back. But before you could even say that, poof, split knocked that in.
And to defend your honor, you got to defend your honor.
A lot of people hit me up about that with the Gucci shit. It was like, you better take down your picture with him.
Scottie Barnes got robbed.
Man's stealing babies and shit and kidnapping beside you. You're not calling the cops?
But I feel
Me,
like
I am.
I'm
Me,
fucking
fam,
picking up the phone. That guy's going to jail that day.
I called the cops on a guy who was in my house who had a mental health issue, bro.
Federal Rick.
Sorry, not to scream out Gutsy's name like that.
It's all good. It's
Let's
all
go
good.
in the clip. Like, do you want to be that guy who sues the prison and I'm just Ray who goes back to the streets?
Okay, so this is where I kind of wanted to get. Is Tory Lanez snitching?
Your food.
They want to be black.
Low key.
Low key.
Low key.
Low key. But yo, you get to
That got dark. I thought you guys were going to laugh.
Oh, man. So 30 million, private jet, Doug Ford. Gentlemen, your thoughts.
Who's the biggest crash out at this table?
We love hip hop.
Red light's on.
The
red light is on.
Yo, who is this guy beside me? I don't recognize.
I know, right?
Stop.
Oh my
Who's
God.
that?
Got to address the elephant in the room here.
Stop.
By the elephant, I mean Dusty Wallace.
This is our monthly appearance.
Yeah. You gotta be in and out.
You know how there's like monthly visitation with your kids? It's like, all right, I gotta go. Supervised visit.
I know, like later.
Oh man, you are well missed though, for real.
Thank you
Well
very
missed.
much. I'll be watching you guys.
There's certain topics where we're like, hey, we kind of need a street perspective on this. I be wearing cardigans.
I know.
I don't want to hear from me about Gucci, you know?
Oh shoot. A lot of people hit me up about that, about the Gucci shit. It was like, you better take down your picture with him. Whoa. I was like, hell no, niggas.
Do you look at him any different?
You know what? I've had this argument with people before when they were already saying he was different. When they were saying he was the clone.
He was a
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
Because I got to be around him when he was considered a clone. Right?
When he first came home from jail.
When he first came home from jail. Right? So to me, as him as he's almost like 50. Let's say that 40,
I wonder,
his 40s.
how old is Gucci,
late
man?
40s, right? So I'm gonna be real with you. Like what he's going through, it was inevitable.
46.
It was going to happen eventually.
It happens to the best of them.
When you say what he's going through, do you mean snitching allegations or just like the world turning?
Well,
on him?
like I'm gonna be real. Like by the time if you're an actual superstar, there is no way in hell you're supposed to be walking around with no security. You get what I'm saying? To me personally, I think he should like people should understand that there's this little street persona code shit that goes down where people get it misconstrued by somebody who's worth millions of dollars and has their life to protect at all costs. Right.
Well, I think what people are saying, like, if he had security and like licensed officers and stuff already there, like Miskeen's already there, then like, why does he have to be the one to like make any statements?
Because it's happening to him.
He's like the
Yeah,
leader.
He's the
all of
one
them.
getting. Okay, imagine this. Like
He's a target.
you got Pooh Shiesty with his little Memphis accent, talking about, hey, nigga, we tie you up like that. Hey, I want out my contract. You're like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
I want all my music.
I want all my music. and there's 100 of them. 100 of them, and they all got Dracos. And they all got Dracos. No relation to Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you might give up a couple things. You know, I would advise you to give up your ring, your everything.
Yeah, no one's getting at him for that. They're saying like, hey, after you gave it up and then they got away with it, he went and made a statement about it.
So you think he should have just
attitude.
ignored it and been like, I don't want to talk. Like it happened. Like let's just.
Well, you got to
move
understand
on.
now. Your wedding ring goes missing.
Yeah, he probably wants
Your
it back.
wife is probably like, yo, where were you? Just on the comical side, right? You get home and you're like, you know,
It's like, I got robbed by Pooh Shiesty. He's like, where were you really?
Where were you? You're
Yeah,
fucking that
right.
same little bitch again, huh?
But in regards
That's
to
what you said last time the ring was
No,
Exactly.
seriously, Pooh
Yeah.
Shiesty robbed me.
Right?
in regards to the wedding ring,
Yeah.
if you want to get your insurance back on it, you have to file the police
You
report.
have to
and
claim
stuff.
something, brother. Come on.
Facts. The
Come
police
on,
report
bro.
is needed for the insurance.
That's
Maybe
your-
that's why he did it.
You know how violated you would feel like if you woke you like look at someone just goes to the parking lot, comes back, their car's gone.
But street,
Imagine your car gets broken into. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your house, even.
Yeah, but
How
that's
violated do you
Gucci
feel?
Mane.
But street rules is
super
like
trapper.
Smoking
you have
on
to deal with
Pookie
it.
Loke,
Yes.
go dig up your dead friend.
Dig up your friend. Snitches get stitches. All that
Yeah,
shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We
but-
don't fuck with rats. There's videos of him saying these words.
Yeah, but
And-
that's the younger Gucci man, right? Do you grow up now? Now, when you have millions of effing dollars, are you gonna grow up or still be the same Gucci man?
Now you grow up, you change.
You gotta grow the hell up. Money changes you, no matter what anybody wants to say.
Listen,
It should change you.
I'm cool with him growing
It
up.
should.
I'm cool with it. Right?
Yeah.
I'm a civilian. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, yo, what are you doing? But there's a lot of guys who got into a certain level, got a lot of money, and they're not calling the authorities.
Exactly, but it happens to the best of them, like I said. It happens to the best of them. How many mans you know from just road? We're the tough guy and all of a sudden they get smoked. Or all of a sudden they're a snitch. Come on.
Yeah.
And they got twined up in some little situation and then after all of a sudden it just blew up out of proportion.
Yeah, but they ain't famous rappers.
Okay,
But they were famous hood niggas. Same shit, bro.
Not
But
the
I don't think
same.
any of it is acceptable.
but do you think there's?
No, I'm not accepting it. I'm just saying it's my dude, right? So I gotta see it as a different. Like I'm gonna push the goalpost as far as I effing can.
Okay, that's
I don't
fair.
give a
That's
shit.
fair.
I'm a
As
minute.
long as
I'm a
you
minute on
recognize-
national damn TV.
Yeah,
That's
as
fair.
long as you recognize you're pushing the goalpost
I'm
for him.
pushing for it.
Because
bro.
like he made a whole song where it's like you basically
Yeah.
you put Pooh Shiesty under the bus in that song.
yeah, good.
You know, in general,
You robbed me before.
in general, like what age do you think that certain dudes grow out of that like street code mindset? Like, is there a certain age where you realize it's not as important as you thought when you were younger, or does it depend on like where you're at in life?
It depends on where you're at in life because you could be a 49-year-old running around with some YNs talking about, yo, that's my heart. That's my heart. You know? Yo, cuz that's my heart, you know? So
Yeah, there's a lot of old gangsters who
are still outside.
Live by the code.
Yeah.
and it might not even be even outside like that, but like they just no snitching. Like if somebody comes and robs their house, they're not gonna call the police. This wild shit.
Okay, so
Look at Cameron. Cameron went on freaking national TV and was like, yo, if there's a serial killer next to my
I'm not
house,
telling
I'm
nobody.
just gonna move.
Yeah. I understand that.
That is the definition of minding your business.
Exactly, fam. Like a serial killer, fam. And that was like CBC or not CBC, CBS he was on and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like some man's, I think Cam I think he's probably 45 or maybe even older. I
Yeah.
think he still feels that way.
Yeah, but there's a certain situation because I'll be real. Like now, if a man's stealing babies and shit and kidnapping beside you, you're not calling the cops?
But I feel
Me,
like
I am.
I'm
Me,
fucking
fam,
picking up
I,
the phone. That guy's going to jail that day.
I called the cops on a guy who was in my house who had a mental health issue, bro.
Federal Rick.
Friday loves bringing that up.
So he's letting you know I will call the police.
911 Rick, bro.
We
Well,
gave you
what
like a year to let that like be forgotten and just brought it up.
Yeah, but you know what? I even have a grudge on people who even threaten me with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
With
Like
what?
I've been
With what?
threatened by
Police
like,
calls?
Yeah, like I'm gonna call the people. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what
I
I'm
gotta be
okay.
like,
Well, what
That's
I'm
what
trying to
Toronto
say.
shorties
Hold
like
on,
one,
hold on,
two.
hold on. What I'm trying to say.
I've
This
never
is what
gone
I've been
around that
what I've
bitch
been
yet.
trying to say. Street codes is like we don't call feds for nothing. We handle it ourselves. So in the Gucci situation, they're saying like you're not supposed to call feds. You and your man them are supposed to handle that.
Yeah.
In in the baby situation or whatever, it's like the man them are supposed to go deal with that. You know what I mean? Like we don't want those people getting involved in our business type thing. You know?
Yeah.
But brother, are we gonna forever? This is the problem with. Okay, I'm gonna be real with black people. We're gonna die. We always think like that. You're gonna die.
No, facts.
Like,
or
bro.
go to jail.
So man breaks in your house, gives you a Lagos bomb. You're not gonna call the boy them and say, "Come help me."
Well,
I am.
Well, you got to
You're
get
not calling
medical attention.
That means who shows up first,
Ambulance.
and then who shows up second.
Ah,
That's you talking. You talking.
no, that's different.
Because
though.
you don't know who was in your crib, or you may know, but you talking.
wait. Okay, but how about the situations where let's say you get shot and you're in the hospital,
wanna
and then
say-
you wake up and the police are there, like
It's
you know,
happened.
that's what happens. You don't have to talk.
Exactly.
You can just be like, I
Brother.
don't know what happened. Like someone just shot me, bro.
Look,
Like,
men do that so they can handle it themselves. It's like we
Exactly.
don't want you to find the guy. We are gonna find the guy ourselves.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's me. Bro.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no, I
saying
get you.
Street niggas is like, you know what I mean?
But it's a
I get
bad
you.
cycle because like now you're gonna like slide and like get it back in blood, and now their people are gonna like slide and get it back in blood, and like eventually like what you're gonna have like
What I-
rivalries develop.
what
now.
I do think it stems
You know what that
from.
happens from too? Sorry not to cut you, but remember when Pac got shot? What do? Immediately ripped the shit out and flipping ran out the hospital. That's how you're gonna be living.
Yeah.
Because now you just got licked down. Boom. Now the first thing, you're not telling the police shit, but the second thing you're gonna think is, oh shit, these niggas are gonna think I told the police some shit. So let me get the hell out of here before one of them come kill me in my sleep.
I think what it stems from is like,
yeah.
okay, even the way how the police was formed, it was like slave catchers type thing. So like niggas inherently don't trust police. And nowadays, if you're a street nigga, I feel like they don't trust feds because, okay, let's say if I do call the feds, they're going to come to my crib. They're going to start snooping around. You know what I might end up in more problems than like I'm already in type thing. You know what I mean? Like,
but I beg to differ because a lot of street niggas are associated with the feds sometimes. And I'm not here to give up shit. But like, the amount of times they motherfucking get caught by them and they get to walk off free sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas just get interrogated and they go home.
But that's snitching.
You don't know what they said until shit goes down, right? But I'm just saying, like...
But those are the snitches. Like, the guys who ain't snitches, if somebody comes to your house and licks off your door, shoots you or whatever, and you're a street guy, yes, you're supposed to just hold it down because, one, if the boy them come there, they're going to find your work, find your burner and all that. If you're a street guy, you're supposed to hold it down and then just go deal with it on road. But if you're a business owner, friggin' just regular citizen, fam, you have no responsibility to hold it down to some street nigga. They're not holding it down for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They're literally trying to
kill you.
They're trying to kill you. They're taking advantage of the fact that you're not a street nigga. Your only recourse is the police.
Yeah.
Is that like the kryptonite for the street dude? Like if a street dude's pressing you and like, you know, robs you, whatever, like, what's better for the civilian is to call the police.
Yes, because
you're not going to get it back in a street way.
Yes, because the street dudes ain't revolutionaries. So they ain't really ready to go bang out with the cops.
The cops, like idiot.
You know what I'm saying? So in the end of the day, a real revolutionary, they're not afraid of the police. They're not afraid of nobody, including the police.
Yeah.
But the street niggas, they'll be like, I'm not afraid of nobody except for the police.
Yeah, because every time they see the police, they pull up their pants and run.
Yeah, exactly.
But even those revolutionaries will like die in a shootout.
With the police, and they don't care.
And that's not like the wisest course of action.
But they're not scared of them. The thing is that the police, the street guys, they're bullies, except for when it comes to the police.
That's like their kryptonite.
But a revolutionary soldier ain't gonna be fucking robbing people's homes and shooting them.
Exactly. They're trying to bring the people together, and if the police try to stop them, then they're willing to go to war with them.
It depends on which people. Because they'll take it to the rich white man's, you know what I mean? They bring it some Robin Hood shit.
That's after you done told them to F off 100,000 times. They're like, listen, little white man, we coming for you, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's in the vein of we're doing it for good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But street guys will go bully you up, take over your crib. You know, sometimes they, you know, take over people's houses and make them into traps and shit like that. You like literally taking the civilians hostage, basically. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what? I can't do nothing but call the police. And then when you guys see them, then you go running.
Yeah.
But you don't feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't feel no way to bully me. But when you see those guys in the blue suits, then all of a sudden you're
a coward.
Yes.
You start shaking.
Yeah,
yes.
pee a little bit in your
It's a hierarchy.
Exactly. But it's like what Zar just said. It's literally, they're low-key cowards. You know what I'm saying? But they know who, like the term going, what's the term? Duppy know who for frightened. Right? Okay, I know how to bully the Mesquines. But they're not even bullying other gangsters like that.
So then don't you think then Pooh Shiesty kind of is learning his lesson? You going up against a motherfucking boss, dog.
And a civilian.
Now. Has kids, has a wife, home to go to.
Maybe he felt like, yo, I'm just going up against another gangster. But Gucci Man's at that point where like he's a businessman, a civilian, a taxpayer. So it's like.
I don't think so.
No.
I think he felt I'm going up against somebody who's a mesquine now.
Yeah.
He was a gangster. He's soft. Because the thing is, and listen, to the gangsters, I don't even want to say no disrespect or whatever, but because it's disrespectful. Y'all niggas ain't gonna have the same kind of smoke for somebody who you know has the same amount of power as you, or like amount of guns or whatever. So it's like they don't even have the same energy for other gangsters. But you know what I'm saying?
But if he felt like, okay, I'm gonna like rob Gucci Man and he's like a mesquine, like wouldn't he assume that he's gonna call the cops then? Because he's like, okay, this guy's like, it's baby food, so like he might, or he's like, oh, but he wouldn't call the cops. Like,
no, man, he used to be in the streets. Why would he do that?
Yo, he's still an idiot. There's no one in Pooh Shiesty's ear saying, brother, if you hold this man and make him sign a contract, it's ill and voided.
Yeah.
No matter how much money he stole from you. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So all he was doing was what, like honestly, he just did what every nigga would love to do, and he just really did it. That's all it is, and it happened to the top demon.
I think
Gucci
niggas
man.
is gay.
Huh?
Niggas is gay.
Like literally.
Yeah, because why you so like not giving a shit about jail so much, bro? You just came home, and 8 months later, you're willing to go back in a spot with just bare mans, fam. You were home just bending over bare gal, bro. Walk on.
He's like, I gotta go back and see my boyfriend.
Yeah.
To be honest, if this was a different circumstance, I would kind of like respect like the relentlessness
Yeah.
of like, yo, I'm gonna get this done by any means.
Yeah.
However, I feel like niggas kind of have to like use that vigor
Yes.
for like more beneficial things. You know what I mean? Because if like man's had that same spirit, but for like revolution, or for like actually like uplifting the people, you know, like
why didn't he go hold up the president of the label for real?
you know what I mean?
Not this middleman, because Gucci Man's just the middleman.
Yeah. Go to Atlantic.
He wouldn't even be, I don't
and
even think he'd be able to get that close in a situation or proximity where like he could actually harm that CEO.
He was there, but he just never took that chance. He was there because he was arguing for his music. He had to let somebody know that he was upset with Gucci.
Yeah, he's probably been to the office before, but he ain't gonna go pull out no guns in the damn office.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, let's end this Gucci stuff because that's like an old segment. I actually do have a pre-topic for us. Okay, BBL war.
Pardon me?
BBL wars.
BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy.
Iceman,
not Drizzy, but
yeah, I know.
actually, you know what? Real shit. Somebody actually died in this situation. So if you could pull this up on the screen, one take, Jake. BBL war is what keeps
shit.
titled this as, right? Reports are coming in that British BBL bully Ray Luke, I guess is pronounced.
Riley UK.
Or Riley UK. Okay, my bad.
Ray Luke.
Hold on. Ryle Luke.
I feel like
Riley UK.
Yeah, that's what I think it
Because
is.
he's from Britain.
Oh, the words are smushed together.
Yeah.
My old ass, my bad. Has run over her friend and fellow influencer outside Mayfair, Inca. So, and it was over a man. Watch this.
Also, these are Indian girls, eh?
With some breaking news,
I don't know,
3
they
people
look like
have been
black girls.
injured. One man
Indian
with
girls.
No, they're
serious
blackfishing.
life-changing injuries as it happens after an incident involving a vehicle on Argyle Street in Westminster in London in the early hours of this morning. A 29-year-old woman, the driver of a car, was arrested at the scene on suspicion of attempted murder, GBH, dangerous driving and drink driving. She's been taken into custody. Now, if you're not familiar with Argyle Street, it's right in the heart of the West End, just around the corner from Oxford Circus. It is, in fact, the street where the London Palladium Theatre is. So pretty well known, busy a lot of the time. But this happened, this incident around about 4:30 this morning when officers were called there from the Metropolitan Police. An ambulance attended, they say, and a woman in her 30s was taken to hospital, and she is in a critical condition. A man in his 50s sustained life-changing injuries, and a third person, a woman in her 30s, was treated.
Okay, so listen, I'm going to show you guys a few more clips. Yeah. For the audience, viewer discretion is advised, right? Trigger warnings.
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
He's an idiot. What's
Totally-
walking in front of that?
Totally blanking that.
But what? Why would you walk right in front of the whip?
Told y'all, trigger warning.
This is a fucking mad thing. Oh my God.
Watch the next guy. That's the one guy.
She licked my man over. Oh my God.
BBL shorty there.
Oh, she's under the whip.
Oh, that's so wrong. That's somebody's
Definitely
daughter on
BBL.
the floor, bro.
Yeah.
That's
That's
disgusting.
somebody's
And it's
daughter on the
fatal.
floor.
Low
dog.
key, the BBL might have saved her life.
Nah,
Maybe.
I swear, didn't she suffer? Like, wasn't it fatal? Someone died, or she
Oh.
wasn't the person that died?
Oh, wait, my bad.
I don't know who's passed away in this. I'm gonna do some more research.
Damn.
But what do you guys think? Like, what could cause? It's kind of like what we were talking about earlier with the thug and shit, right? Like, fam, like man's crash out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna take it back in blood or whatever. Like these two girls are arguing, and then it gets to the point where one person runs over multiple people, fam. Like,
That's drunk stupidness too at its finest.
I think it's a mix of factors. I definitely think alcohol was involved. The
truth comes out.
A man was involved. So like, and like, I'm not sure what type of lifestyle these girls live. Like, I don't know what they do for work. They could just be regular girls with BBLs. They look like working things. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not gonna assume. But like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of girls have like mental health issues, and like when they're in love with a guy, and that becomes like the object of their affection, and they feel that threatened, they'll resort to like very emotional and erratic means of handling it. You know, running someone over is a very impulsive decision. Like, you don't really plan that when you like leave the crib. You know,
mans aren't taking in the root of the cause though.
What's up?
When you give a shotty like that good, like that life changing dick. You know what I mean?
Life changes too.
Dog, this is the result of that. You know what I mean?
Holy
like,
shit.
She's literally ready to crash out over the man. You know what I mean?
Dick.
I feel like based on the lifestyle as well, it was some good dick and some money. It's like money. I'm not losing this nigga for no bitch.
Yeah. One take. If you could pull this up on the screen, please. I found another article here, courtesy of the Shade Borough, right? So, woman arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after car hits pedestrians. Right. So this is the influencer Claudia is reportedly in critical condition after ICU, in the ICU after incident in Central London.
This was the victim of that.
Yeah. Right. This is them arguing. Yo, what's crazy is, like, you know, like how usually men, when we get into fights, we have this kind of unwritten code, right? That like, we know certain words are trigger words, so we kind of refrain from using them unless we know we're going to take it there, because if we take it there, it can get very ugly.
Like, you got to be ready for
whatever you dish out.
Yes, because like a fist fight could turn into a shootout for men. You know what I'm saying? Or a stabbing or something like that.
Girls are not that careful with their words though. Like, they'll say the most violating ish, not understanding the implications, and then like I was just mad.
Yeah.
No, but it's not only that.
So was I.
I don't really, maybe I'm underestimating them. The level of violence that they're willing to go to. Because like, when I see girls get into fights, I'm always surprised, but I shouldn't, because I've seen mad girls get into highly violent fights.
These days, the shotties are fighting more than the niggas, bro. Like, if you go outside, like, I'd say, like, this year alone, I've only seen shotties. I haven't seen no man them fight. I've only seen shotties fighting.
Yes.
I've only seen a video of DJ Snoopy fighting. That was it. But like, girl fights are like every day, bro. But I think it's because the consequences aren't as dire. So you can have like a lot of smaller fights. But like, there's not really like, unless it gets broken up quickly, like a small fight a real fight between two dudes, like someone's getting knocked out, someone's gonna get like bloodied up, a tooth missing, you might pass out, hit your head on the floor. Like, there's just way more. But with girls, like, they grab each other's hair, they're freaking scratching, clawing each other. Like, they're not throwing like real haymakers.
Yeah, that's
unless
why.
they're trained in MMA.
Yo, I don't know. These days, like, I don't know.
Brutal.
Bro, these shotties be fighting like niggas, fam. Like, actually squaring up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Nah, fam. I think even what you guys are saying with the amount of fights that girls get into in comparison to guys is because of the unwritten code that we have with each other. Like, we just know, like, do I want to really get bloodied up? Like you just said, I might lose a tooth. Even if no guns come out, like, it can become super violent between two men. You know what I'm saying? I might be fighting an MMA fighter, and then the next, you know what I'm saying? I got to be looking for cauliflower ear and all type of shit.
I'll
like,
cut his ears off.
Yo, or it could be a gangster who, as soon as a couple of fists start getting thrown,
looking for his gun.
Exactly. So like, we just have this unwritten thing in our minds, like, okay, like, disrespect obviously happens, but like, we know, okay, let me just be choosy of who I disrespect, or if I even get into an incident at all, I'm just gonna come out, have a good time.
Most people choose to get mouthy with people they know more times. Really take it
It's
in.
like there's a comfort.
There's two girls knew each other, right? That's why it can go to that level. Like, you want to see you crash out worse? Yeah, I ran you over.
Yeah.
Bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know your nigga. Like, you might try to choke out your nigga because you know him. And he should not be going crazy. He should not be talking to you like this.
And the thing is, you're also right because also you also know the level of where your own people are willing to go to, what they might have on them, all those different things. It's already been cited out.
Yeah, exactly. Like a man's not just gonna walk up to me, see me sitting somewhere. Maybe you never know, right? But like, it gotta be really crazy. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's too mysterious. Like, you don't know what this nigga has. You don't know like
who they
he's
know,
with, exactly.
who they're affiliated with.
You don't know who's gonna come pop out. Like, you don't know who he's with right now. He could be just sitting there by himself, and his homie just come running out the washroom.
Facts.
He's a stranger.
It's a stranger.
But I find it interesting because, you know, I feel like men, like, we have that natural propensity to like want to fight. Like when you're a kid, like there's a lot of play fighting, wrestling and stuff, right? Yeah. But with girls, like, and you have daughters, like when they're like in their primal form, like, are they like trying to play fight and like wrestle? Or
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's also just like a human thing.
Yeah, they beat up girls on the block. What do you mean? Bust your ass. All of them come outside and beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Because I've taught them well. Right? That's as far as I could go. If I ask them, did you guys beat up that girl? And they go, no. As soon as I close the door and ask them, did you guys really? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Say if you do it. You know what I'm saying? Say if you do it. No, man, no girls come beat you guys up, pull you guys by your nice, beautiful hair and shit, wreck your little light-skinned faces up. You guys gotta be brutal light-skinned girls.
No, it's real shit though, because they be picking on the light-skinned chicks.
I want you girls biting noses off. Bite their nose off.
Okay, we might have went too
far.
far.
You know what I mean?
Have man ever had shotties fighting over them?
Fist fight? No.
Of course.
You guys are
yes.
I'm not a guy.
Bro, you're lying.
I'm a geyser. He's getting.
I said fist fight. Fist fight.
Nah. This always a liar, bro. To the 8% of the shotties, this guy showed the aura back to the 8% of the shotties.
Exactly.
No. Like, I would be proud to admit, like, okay, there was a real fist fight over like DJ's R, you know, but like I never seen it.
It was gonna get there though.
It was
gonna go there, bro.
I've had women argue or maybe like confront each other type, but like never like, okay, like you're gonna get run over, like, you know?
Yeah, but maybe it's just because the one didn't take it there and then it didn't go to that level, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had girls fight over me, but one wasn't really ready to fight. One wasn't about that life.
No. They're like, you can have them.
No, it was like a weird situation. I feel like I might have told this on the pod before. I was with a new girlfriend after my ex, and my ex was still cheesed, right? Yeah. So I'm chilling in the friggin' apartment with my new ting, and the ex actually showed up. And the thing is, I knew too, because I seen like the light underneath the front door, like moving, like somebody was in front of my door.
Yeah.
And we were arguing before, like, yo, I'm gonna come to your crib. Fuck that bitch. Da, da, da.
Oh shit.
So now I'm like, all right, you know, I tell this girl, the girl that I'm with, the new thing, let's go, right? Because I just didn't feel the vibe. Like, let's leave. Nobody's in the hallway. We get to the elevator.
Boom.
The elevator door opens. Dun, dun.
She's in the elevator.
She's in the elevator. Oh, and this is crazy. I'm telling this story. So listen, she probably don't watch the show. Anyhow, she freaking walks up to the girl, and then my new thing has flowers in her hand. Knocks the flowers out of her hand.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I read it.
I never got flowers.
New thing does nothing, bro. She just standing there like a mosquito. I felt so bad, bro. And then the girl went back in the elevator and bounced.
Oh, that's that sound like two little white girls.
They were.
But this is the thing. This is the Gamdom could get away with that. Like
white girls.
Like,
shit.
oh, your ex pulled up, bullied the scene, and if it was the other way around, like let's say her ex pulled up and tried to bully Friday.
You have to fight. You have to crash.
It can get violent. It can get extremely violent.
It has to get violent.
It has to.
Yes.
I'm not crashing out over no new bitch that I just met. Sorry.
Yeah, but if the
Flick
guys
that
are
right
on you,
back to you, bro. I'd be like, oh, hey, I just borrowed her.
You gotta crash out for your own honor.
I just borrowed that bitch.
Yo, imagine.
Have her back.
Okay, the same thing. You have your spliff, the same flowers. You have your spliff in your hand.
Knock the spliff on my hand.
On some Vine shit, on some Tyrone shit. He comes up, stop smoking that. Bang!
What you doing with my bitch?
Type shit.
Listen, before you go. Because I know you said, yo, just take the chick back. But that's already happened now. You were wanting to do that. You wanted to say, yo, just take your chick back. But before you could even say that, poof, split, knock that in.
And to defend your honor. You got to defend your honor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bro, honestly, you might have because I'm a real guy, eh? Because I already knew this bitch is doing something wrong. You get what I'm saying? She choosing up to me, but I know she got somebody lingering in the background. This is inevitably gonna happen, right? You don't want to be the tough guy getting killed for a bitch that you just met.
Nigga, he just boxed you in your mouth.
He didn't box me in my mouth. He boxed away the spliff before it got out my mouth.
No, that's true.
Take back your bitch. I don't want none of this mess.
I don't even want to smoke that.
I'm gonna roll the next thing.
I'm gonna leave a roll up. I'm already have the next thing rolled up. Like, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
We
Your
cheap
bitch-
these
your
days.
To be
your
honest,
bitch over
that's
here
very
for-
mature. That's
Your
very
bitch
mature.
over here being a skellywag.
That's
and
more
you're mad.
P. That's more P.
I'm way more P.
Yeah.
I'll make you feel stupid, and she's still gonna come with me.
But what
She's
if?
still gonna leave with me.
Wait, hold on, no, hold on.
and I'm gonna be like, yo, go with him. Don't you see him going crazy?
Hold on.
Yeah.
What if you could take this nigga? What if you're looking at him?
Yo, this is how I am. I'm a type of mans will tell you. You could do all that now, but it's when I catch you later. I don't have to have everybody around. It's what you will experience when it's just me and you and I catch up to you. That's it.
Me and you.
You're not catching
We made it from the block to the avenue. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he can really see the light after that, right? But I'm not gonna. That's not something you do with a bitch in front of you because you know this could all be something that she orchestrated. You get what I'm saying?
She's
To
the winner.
make this man jealous, right? So you
Yeah.
gotta understand life. Like, this can be your last fucking moment because this guy can be wanted to crash out over a bitch, do 25, you're dead, she's still alive, she go fucking new nigga, he in jail, you're dead. Because you got horny. You were thinking with your dick just for one day.
No, listen. I'm saying like
He
I'm
boxed a spliff.
joking
Yeah.
with the box of spliff, but like it's not worth all of that trauma and drama
Yeah.
because the man boxed the spliff out your mouth. But I know a lot of guys in the comments are like, "What man boxed the spliff out my mouth?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna pull out my thing."
Yeah,
Yo.
whatever,
You know what I'm
buddy.
saying? Like-
Because if I'm the one coming to box and split for your mouth, you best believe there's something else coming from behind that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
If
I'm
I
not-
could take him, I'm
but
rubbing,
see,
I'm
that's
rummaging that, bro.
You can still take him, but it's just like I'm not gonna be in that position where you're gonna just be able to knock my spliff on my mouth. My hand would probably even move before you get to do
Hypothetical.
that.
Hypothetical. You gotta.
I'm just playing, but
like you gotta just picture like yourself.
it's on the side of your mouth like this.
Like just knocks it out, bro.
I might have to leave it and let it go, bro.
Nah, I feel like you
This
guys.
guy's serious over his bitch right now, B. You might not win this fight, no matter if you could take him.
It's not worth even finding out.
Nah,
rage.
bro, I know
He
you guys,
might-
bro.
He has a trick up his sleeve. Okay, if this nigga starts taking me, but I'm gonna pop it out on him.
Yeah, he
for
has all
sure.
these pre-planned
He got
moves.
pre-planned moves for your ass. He catches you with his
I know
man.
all you niggas, bro. All you niggas be seeing red, fam.
I see
You guys
red,
are
but
saying all this intellectual, hypothetical shit now.
I know.
Bro,
but- no. I'll see. I'll
It
see
really
red.
depends who they are. Like, cause men, we like naturally like size each other up. Pause.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like it really have to depend on the type of person that did it, and then like I would do the risk assessment then and there. Cause
Yeah.
like, okay, if I could take this guy on in a fight, then maybe I'll do it. But then like, what if I win the fight but I lose the war? You know what I'm saying? Like he comes
That's
back,
what I'm saying.
spins back. It's like, oh, I knocked him out, but I caught a leg on.
Yeah.
and I lost my
Yeah.
split.
But you see, that's the thing. It's just over a girl, right?
And it's not even worth it.
It's not
And the
over-
girl don't even care like that for real.
Yeah, she's the only winner. She just gets to watch you guys fight. And
She's
get
loving
Now
the
she has
fight.
2 men fighting over her.
She's gas.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
You
What
know what I'm saying?
okay, last hypothetical, then we could move on.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
We can start the show.
It's not just a girl. Let's say it's your wife now.
Mm.
And then you guys
It's not
are
your wife. It's not your wife. If
No,
that's how
okay,
she's
listen,
moving.
bro. Like,
Okay.
it's an ex from like 8 years ago. He's a crash. Or, like,
You kick him in his nuts and make him go on, bro. That's a kick in his nuts, real quick. Woo, woo, wah.
so that in that situation, you're not
That
taking him.
situation, I'm just leaning him behind something after I knock him out.
You're doing what?
I lean him behind something. After I knock him out, he's falling, and I just gently put him down and lean him behind the
Yeah, you're
garbage
made
can.
no shit.
Yeah,
I
dog,
whisper
tell him
in
to
his ear.
Shut up and slap him again and wake him up and let him know it's prime time over here.
I whisper in his ear. That's tell him no.
Nah, I ain't whispering nothing in no man's ear, right? I ain't whispering nothing in no man's ear. Hey, yo. Yeah.
Oh, man. That's what Mano said. That's what Mano said.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Let's
But
start, let's start the show.
Got carried away.
We went down a dark wormhole.
it's your wife. What is this?
Jeez. Is that Friday Ricky Dread?
Once again, it's on.
Same classically chain. My staff is the regional flicks, full clips in the back of your brain. Laugh is a chain and gas for the ring. Master the thing, walk the path of the kings.
Talking all that gun talking and drug talking, all that type of shit.
That's to show you how much you've matured.
I know, right?
Now you just do it without any beats. Now you just do it a cappella.
Tell it, man, off.
Yeah. Now he just talks about it.
Talks about drugs and guns and criminals. Acapella.
Acapella now.
Pretty much
For 3 hours.
I know, right?
Rapper turned news reporter.
Oh man. Hey, listen, man.
It's all good.
Gotta do something, man.
Yeah,
You know what
gotta
I'm
keep
saying?
going.
But let's get into it, man. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most toast, Friday Ricky Dread, aka Nighttime Driving Music Rick, aka 100 Blunts to the Head. What are some of my other rapping, aka the Ghetto News,
Jeez.
aka I don't know,
What was the number? It used to be a number.
360.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Air horns for that, man. We back over here, episode 677. We Love Hip Hop Studios. We got back in the building. The Turkish Thrill. You might see him at the studio turning up. You might see him behind the wheels of steel turning up. You might see him behind the camera turning it up. We got our political expert himself, DJ Czar, in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Yes, sir. DJ Czar, aka Burrow Sound, aka Young Shawarma, aka Cheeseburger, aka Zarly Kirk, aka Coffee Poppy, aka The Ruiner, aka Big Turk. Back at it like a crack addict. I was gonna say, I should have told you this before. I'm like, yo, don't call me political expert.
No?
Because I'm not an expert. There's no more, a little more than y'all, and natural catching up.
You be people in the comments and be like, you gotta throw shit about politics.
I
Shut the
know.
fuck up, man. But listen, welcome back, Charlie Kirk. Okay. And also,
Oh, fuck.
we got back in the building. You might have not seen him in a while, but he's out there in these streets holding it down.
Your friendly ghost.
You know what I'm saying? You might see him at his local business counting up the rackety racks.
Look at these.
You might see him at the studio session with these young rappers giving direction and instruction on how to get your shit hotter.
Guidance.
Okay? We got the Renaissance man himself, aka Yowie. We got Dusty Wallace back in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Yowie. Wagwan.
What's going on, brother?
I'm just here, cut the dreads.
What?
Oh shit! I didn't even book that.
Are you bald right now?
I got waves and shit.
Okay.
I'm cooling, man.
But you're not trying to do the grand reveal yet.
You know what?
This guy's a do-rag and a fitted on.
Couple people see couple people see me and they're like, that ain't him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just cooling.
I
feel a little
book
lighter.
that, bro.
Yeah.
So you
I
feel
switch it up
lighter.
on them, man. Switch it up on them, man. Switch it up on them. I told you I'd do some important stuff, right? So
I thought you were gonna go bald and then tattoo your head.
that's what I am doing.
All right.
This-
You know
is
where
this-
we're going, right?
Is this a
Yeah.
midlife crisis?
Nah, it's actually getting off the crisis.
Okay.
Hair like attracts energy. And I'll be real, like the energy I was around before was with all the hair, it was all negative.
Okay. So
Like I actually was feeling it. Literally.
Wow.
I was like mentally feeling drained. I was mentally feeling weird. I was like literally having bad dreams on like seeing the same people reoccurring in my dreams.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
As soon as I cut it, I was lighter, felt better. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's how I feel every day.
I thought of you too. I thought of you too in that situation, and you too, because I'm like, these guys cut their hair on a regular.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if there's vibes around them, it's being cut away, and that hair literally takes energy, brother.
what if they have good vibes around them?
You got that good hair.
No, but I'm just saying.
You're
Like,
not a good
no,
fan.
I get you. You're always gonna ask me some fucked up questions, right? So I get you. But I'm gonna answer it because I'm fucked up too.
Okay,
But like the good vibes will always carry, right? But when you have negative vibes carrying onto you, you will start to feel it more because it's attracted to your hair. It has something to cling on to.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And like even like sleeping beside certain women and stuff like that in your hair. It's like you get their energy, brother.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I just felt like new times, new era for me.
Yeah.
Been a couple places. I was just like, I want this shit off my head. You know?
Okay.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new light. We're feeling good.
That's why I'm here.
Dewey Wallace.
Imagine calling me Dustin.
Dustin Wallace.
Dustin Wallace.
I like
Dusty,
that.
Dustin that.
Well, welcome back, brother.
Thank you.
Welcome
Yes,
back.
sir,
Welcome
Dustin.
back.
Yes,
Dustin
sir.
is sick.
Yeah.
But sitting next to Dusty Wallace,
Yes, sir.
we have our shit disturber himself.
Yeah.
You might see him over here on this podcast giving some of the hottest takes.
Scorpion.
You might see him out there on the wheels of steel at the Jam, turning up some of the biggest events.
Mad.
You might see him on your social media screen turning up the views with minimal effort.
Very easy.
We got DJ extraordinaire and content creator extraordinaire himself, DJ Natural Wave in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Mad. I'm supposed to be in Montreal right now, you know, but there's a whole story behind that. We'll get to that later. You know, but glad to be back for another episode, ready to turn it up.
What are we supposed to do in Montreal?
We'll get to it.
I'm just gonna ask.
We'll get to it when I check on y'all niggas. But
Oh,
before we do that, I want to give a salute to the sponsors and welcome back, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four in the building. You know
Yo,
what I'm
what's
saying?
up?
Air horns.
What's up?
Right? But before we get into anything, I want to give a salute to the sponsors, starting with Gamdom. Air horns again.
Holy smokes.
Okay, join
Gamdom.
16 million players that know where all the real action is. Gamdom delivers elite odds that the big name books cannot touch. All right, you get 15% rakebacks in your first 7 days and lightning fast crypto withdrawals, and you can live stream all of the action while you win. All right, right now, if you use the code welovehiphop, you can get exclusive offers. And it also shows that you support the network over here. Okay, the link will be also in the description. It's gamdom.com/r/welovehiphop. All right, and yeah, man, go win yourself some bread. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Gamdom. Also, big salute to Exotic Hot Pot, from high-grade strains to authentic grava and all your rolling essentials. Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. Okay, they have delivery of that Exotic Hot Pot in the GTA same day. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Exotic Hot Pot. Or you can go on their website, exotichotpot.ca. Let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you, and they'll give you a fat discount. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, big salute to Toronto Road Ready Detailing. Okay, that's over at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. Okay, you can get your cars detailed. You can get your cars wrapped. You can get ceramics. You can get tints. Anything you need. Okay, it's warm outside right now, so you can go get your helmets all printed up and stuff like that. Okay, you can get your stickers too. The Gamdom stickers that you see right now, that's courtesy of and the We Love Hip Hop stickers and the barcode, courtesy of Road Ready Detailing. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Toronto Road Ready Detailing, or just go visit them over there, 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. If you see the boy Dusty Wallace right here, let him know that We Love Hip Hop sent you, and he'll definitely give you a discount.
Yeah, I did.
You see people, right?
Yeah, and they're coming in and they're saying, "Yo, seen you on the show." Da 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 da. Kind of scary, but still, I deal with it.
Yeah. Go get yourself some deals, man.
I owe you guys some bread still.
Nah.
I brought you guys some soups today still.
Yeah, man. You be holding this down, man.
What type of soup?
Yeah, chicken foot soup.
Oh, I've never had that.
Yeah, well, it's gonna scare the shit out of you.
Sounds like quite the experience.
It's going to be.
So gentlemen, how y'all week's been? How's everything been? We're the beginning of the week, or starting in the beginning of the week. Let's start with you, DJ Czar.
I'll be brief. Things have been good, man. Hitting the gym. I reunited with my trainer. So we're gonna I'm locking in, bro. And like, I just feel way better when I'm locked in. Like everyone talks about balance in life.
Yeah.
But like, I'm a man of extremes, bro. Like I'm either like lazy AF and not doing nothing, just balling up all day, or like David Goggins, you know? So right now I'm David Goggins.
A head problem.
I think, and then here's another thing. My Instagram algorithm keeps trying to like diagnose me with ADHD. Yeah. Like it'll be like, here's 5 things you as an ADHD person like know when you go in public. I'm like, bro, I'm not even like diagnosed, you know?
They're diagnosing for you, brother. You're
real talk. They're trying to get mans on like Vyvanse or whatever. But no, I swear, bro. Like, nah, real talk. And then, besides that, the House of Lancaster Instagram page got packed though.
Oh yeah, right.
Got packed
for the fight. For the fake fight?
No, bro. I don't know why, but pretty much Instagram was like accusing the page of like promoting
Sexuality and all
for
that.
the purposes of trafficking.
Whoa.
And I was
Yo.
like, that's not what we were doing. We're making skits. You know those ones?
Can I tell you the truth too? That happened to me just on my road ready.
So maybe someone's reporting it.
Same ones who probably was in this guy's fucking shit at one point.
That those hackers were from Russia.
But what did yours get
So-
packed? Like, what was the reason?
Mine got stopped. Like I couldn't. They said I posted something sexual on the Road Ready account, and I was like, hell no, a car.
Did you appeal it?
I did, and like honestly, just felt like I was talking to a wall, anyways, nigga. Like it's not like it's like anybody could just pack your thing.
That's kind of the sad reality. And like we appealed it, and the appeal got rejected. And it's just like, it's so weird, bro, because you'll see these like girls who like are damn near half naked promoting all my links and whatever,
Yeah.
and like they don't get packed, but like we were actually trying to make like thoughtful skits, memes, and stuff. So a little discouraged, but I think we're gonna make a new page, and yeah, man. Besides that, just staying alive, grinding.
What'd you do last night?
Last night, okay, this is a good segue. So about a month ago, I feel like I received a call from Dusty Wallace. You know, so I'm talking to Dusty. He's like, "Yo, like my sister." Her and her friends want to do like a studio session for their birthday. And like I've done one of these before. So like it's kind of like a new trend with girls. I kind of rate it because like girls always do the same things for their birthday. So it's better to have like an experience. So yesterday I went to Link's Music and I engineered the session. These six ladies, wonderful ladies.
Wow.
And they did a track on the WYFL rhythm. And it was good vibes, man. And it felt good. I don't really like engineering like seriously, but it didn't really feel like work because like they were having fun. And it was like, I didn't really worry about like, is this song gonna like make any noise? Or like, when you're engineering, you're like trying to like think about like what's gonna happen next. I was just in the moment, like, yo, this is fun. They're having a good time. They're laughing, and
so like they don't even care if like they get the take right or whatever, or were they like really seriously trying to make sure that the takes were?
They did not care at all. They're like, yo, make it sound good. One of them's like, I can never rap on beat, but the one that Dusty knew is a sick rapper. Like she's incredible.
No, shout her out. Shout her out.
What do I call her? I don't know. I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to. Yeah, like just shout out. She knows who she is.
She knows who she is. They watch the show. They watch the show.
Okay.
They watch the show for sure.
They do?
Of course.
I wonder if they recognize me from the show.
They're 3% of the 8%.
I know, right?
But then why asking me for my name?
I don't know. Like obviously the girl whose birthday it was, she probably doesn't know your name.
But she watched the show.
It doesn't mean she knows your fucking name.
Well, maybe I'm not doing enough then.
Well, you're doing a lot because you're in a session with them.
I'll pop up the pop-ups more often on the screen,
Yeah, I
man.
think so.
Yeah. We need one just there the whole time.
But this is the thing, like at the beginning of the episode, you give them like 10 names. Oh, I'm Zara, aka Zara Kirk, aka
Cheeseburger.
Maybe that's what it is.
Big Dick Donkey.
You know what I'm gonna do for your next session?
They start saying crazy shit. They don't know what to call you.
They don't know what to call you. But I know what I'm gonna give them the next time to call you. I'll be like, yo, just call him Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
You know what?
That's y'all. Shawarma.
You know
Just
what?
give 'em
Maybe I gave them too many.
Shawarma
Nah, you
cheeseburger.
can't give them too many options. That's what I've been doing. And they're like, wait, so what's your name? And I'm like, DJs are aka Burl Sound, aka Young Shawarma, aka Cheeseburger.
The whole rundown.
Like, what if they're like, it's the Ruiner? Like, no one's gonna say
Oh man, don't kill me.
the only nicknames that last for me are Young Shawarma and Zarly Kirk. Like, those are the ones that people will call me like in real life.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, the man them.
Yeah.
Well, listen, welcome back,
Yes,
welcome
sir.
back, welcome back. Dusty Wallace, what you been up to?
Oh man, I've been hanging out.
Jeez.
I've been hanging out. I've been doing a lot of fun things, just low key though.
Mhm.
You know, can't let them see everything. Hanging out with a lot of rappers, seeing what they're about to do, what kind of songs that are about to come out on the streets. Hanging out with Lucas,
Oh shit.
Our boy.
your boy.
Shout out Lucas, bro.
No,
I
salute to
rock with Lucas.
Hanging out with Lucas. I made Lucas a table because I don't want to give it away, but he's doing something pretty big in the city.
No,
So-
he got a nice studio thing. He's spoken about it publicly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's something else behind it that he's doing, right? I don't want to really give it away. I'll give it to you guys by BTS, right? But yeah, I built a table. And I've been doing a lot of art, just pretty much, and staying in tuned with what the rappers are doing in the city behind the scenes and helping some of them get their publishing.
Nice.
That's what I could do.
Like
now.
SoCan Publishing?
More than that. There's a lot of money out there for artists, right? That don't know where their music's being played or where it's being even received. Yeah, it may seem like, yeah, you can see it on your charts and stuff like that, right? But it's who's going and getting it for you guys. Right? So there's got to be somebody out there that gets it, right? But there is a fee. But you already know. But like,
I was about to ask.
even for a DJ, same thing.
For real,
Yeah, aren't you guys signed to like Nielsen SoundScan and all that shit just to play your music?
I'm a member of the CDJA.
Yeah. Which is very interesting to know.
The Canadian Disc Jockey Association. So I have to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be a member of it, but like I've heard stories where like a DJ will be at a wedding and then the people from that association will come be like, do you have your membership? Because it's like required for licensing and insurance and stuff. So if you don't have it, they can shut down the wedding legally and give you a fat fine. Especially during the vid. That's where a lot of these DJ associations, they were making their money off like fines. Because most DJs, like bro, it took me 9 years of DJing before I even ever started paying for that, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't even want to say none. Some DJs probably don't have it.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Well, other than that, you're good though. Dusty?
Yes, I'm good though. How are you?
Naturally got mad quiet.
Because I kind of said that's something, some
like,
DJ should have.
Let me spark up my spliff. No, let me just spark my spliff.
Natural, don't say anything that'll incriminate you.
No, nobody's gonna come knock the slip out of your mouth either. Natural, how's your week been? Weekend? Montreal, you're supposed to go to Montreal. That didn't happen.
Yeah, there's actually kind of like a crazy story behind that. In the sense of like I ended up seeing. Okay, who I ended up seeing this weekend, you guys will never guess. You know?
Should we all take a guess?
Should we take a guess?
All right, yeah. All right, go for it.
All right.
I don't know, bro.
You start.
Yeah, sorry, you guess last.
Icy Springer.
No.
Holy. and I beats me, bro.
One of our podcast ops, though.
Oh, Gutsy.
No.
Okay, I know. Duke.
No.
Fuck.
All right, okay. I'll tell the story. I'll try to make it quick because the time's already running.
Sorry, not to scream out Gutsy's name like that.
It's all good. It's all
going
good.
in the clip.
Okay, so basically, I was supposed to leave out Friday to Montreal or whatever, right? So Thursday evening, like I'm DJing a dance class. Then like this shawty that like I was dealing with, she ends up going to the dance class or whatever, right? So okay, take her home, whatever. But
Hold on, these shorties are gonna get offended one day. But anyways, cool.
Okay, so whatever. Okay, so I wake up Friday. I'm about to go book my ticket for Montreal and shit, whatever, right? Then I got a message from like this next shawty that like I've been waiting. You know what I mean?
Shorty number 2.
Oh, I got the shorty counter ready. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing tonight? Blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, fuck Montreal for tonight. You know what I mean? Because I've been trying to crack this thing. So and
you chose a girl over Montreal.
In my mind, I'm thinking I don't have to be in Montreal until Saturday night, so I could go on easy Friday. You know what I mean? I'll save a little bit of bread, so I don't have to be out there just like messing around and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Friday night pulls up. She gets there at like midnight or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just talking or whatever. End up watching a movie with her. For me, like I love movies or whatever, so we end up watching the whole movie. You know, like sometimes shorties get cheesed and shit, you know. But I watched the whole movie.
This guy's sitting there like,
yo, she's like rubbing his eyes like, stop.
No, I'm like, yo, the best part. No, type literally, you know.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Okay, so that was like 3:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? The movie's done or whatever. So she's looking at the time. She's like, yo, so like, okay, so it happens or whatever, right? We end up going to sleep at like 6 a.m.
Damn.
I wake up like mad late on Saturday or whatever, right? I'm just looking at the time and shit.
Wow.
I'm checking the trade or whatever. I'm looking at plane tickets. It's like, yo, it's $6 to fly from Toronto to Montreal, dog.
That's
And
a
back?
mod thing.
One way.
One way?
Yeah, bro. It's expensive to go to even Vancouver.
Fam, I could go to Turkey for like $1,800 there and back.
Yo,
Yo,
fam, those prices that went up.
It's so stupid because like if you're in the States, you could go from New York to LA, a bill, others.
Not even. It's less than that.
You know what I mean? So idiot thing or whatever. So like, and with this Montreal trip, it was more so like an interview. It wasn't like a DJ event. And like they weren't paying me beer. And I did want to go to Montreal for like their carnival time.
Yeah.
So I just hit them up and I'm just like, yo, you know what? Like, let's postpone the interview. Like, it's going to be too much of a hassle for me to get there, Okay, whatever. Shotty leaves. I'm just there chilling or whatever. Next Shotty hits me up. It's her birthday. She's trying to go to Cranium's concert or whatever. That's happening at Rebel. You know? So we end up going to the concert or whatever. The concert was mod or whatever. Shout out to Rebel. people were saying that Rebel kind of sucks. I kind of understand what they were saying, but I'm not gonna diss it too bad because I'm about to be DJing there next month. You know what I mean? So whatever.
Sexy Red.
You know what I mean?
Hands on your knees.
I get to-
on your knees.
I get to Rebel with the shotty. I'm in the line or whatever. We go in. As soon as I step inside, this man hails me up or whatever, right? He's like, "Oh, yo, what's up, da-da-da." I hail him up, da-da-da, because like, enough mans hail me, like more times I don't really, you know, my prefrontal cortex isn't really that
Did
developed.
I fuck his
you know?
shorty? Did I miss with his shorty? Did I sleep with his shorty?
So I walk off, whatever, me and the shotty, like our group, whatever. They go to the washroom. I'm standing outside the washroom just waiting for her. He comes up to me again. He's like, "You don't recognize me, do you?" I'm like, "Nah, I know."
That's scary.
He's like, "Yo, it's Steady Mobbin."
Oh, come on. Stewie came into my shop the other day too.
Let him finish.
Sorry, go.
So friggin' it's the nigga that had the gray toque.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Black Mob.
No, the other one.
Oh, Glory.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
still
yeah, Glory, yeah,
yeah.
the cool one. But because he didn't have the gray toque, I didn't recognize him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he was working the door, but he was like doing some sort of like
Security.
not really secure, but he was doing like he was working. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way. He was making bread. Like, I'm not trying
No
to diss
diss,
whatever,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So we ended up having like a conversation or whatever, right? And then he's like, "Yo, like I was the one that was like giving you grace and stuff, blah blah blah." Like I'm like, "Nah, like I respect like your takes or whatever. Like you're the cool guy. I have no problems with you, whatever." Then he's like, "Oh, you guys should pull up to the podcast." Which I'm like, all right, slow down a little bit, but
Well, we already been there.
yeah. So well,
You guys.
exactly.
You two.
What would I gain from being on that pod?
Let's not do it. Let's not go down that road. Let's not
So
go
honest. So
Come into my
honest.
shop. You know, beat me
Well,
up.
there's a reason they come to your shop. They gain something. They gain,
Yeah.
detailing services.
Yeah,
What
true.
would I gain from? I'm on a podcast twice a week.
Jeez.
Like you said, 20, 25 views. Like,
Man.
they would have to pay me to go, but I don't even. Then they could be like, "Why would we pay you?" So I'm not even trying to get into that. But I don't know.
Yeah. So, but it was lovely. It was no.
Yeah, it was all good vibes. You know, like and him. I have no problem with him.
Yeah, he's
so
cool.
He was cool.
Yeah.
So he was cool. So
You
I just thought
kinda
like
big too, nigga.
Glory be working out.
I like-
Working out,
Yeah,
going
yeah,
bench
yeah.
press
it
your ass.
wouldn't have been glorious for me. So.
Yeah, you know, bench press your ass. He'd be like, "Come here, little nigga."
Pull
But I
that
just
up right
thought-
now.
I just thought it was so interesting, like how this series of events, because I wasn't supposed to go to Cranium's concert, you know what I mean? Like, but because like I ended up just doing like this series of events, I ended up seeing this nigga, you know what I mean? Like I was supposed to be in Montreal at this point. So
Yeah.
it was just maybe kind of like what you were saying last week, like the universe is trying to show man's like
Yeah.
more love.
Yeah.
You know?
Spread more love.
Spread more love, less hate.
Yeah.
Seal your fate.
Also, quickly, you got the Sexy Red show that's coming up. Let me pull up
we're
the flyer
there.
for that. Let me go to your page. It should be on your page, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you backstage with her and stuff?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Even at Cranium's concert, I was VIP everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was mods.
So I gotta roll with you that next year.
Right?
I'll get in. I'll be there, but then I'm gonna find you.
Nah, definitely.
If
How was
you-
the Cranium concert?
let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, thank you, Jake. Sexy Red is going down. It's going to be May 15th. All right. It's going to be over there at Rebel, like Nacho was talking about. That's over there on Polson Street. I think it's
Yeah, 11 Poston Street.
11 Polson Street.
Cool.
All right. I don't know who the surprise guests are going to be. We might have, some OVO surprise guests. You never know. Okay. Special guest, it says over here on the flyer, DJ Nacho. It doesn't even say
Jeez.
music by DJ Nacho. It says special guest,
Yeah,
DJ
I know,
Nacho.
right?
Stop. Everybody was dissing a couple weeks ago. Look where we at now.
Man, tell him.
That's celebrity status.
So all them.
So look out for
Stadium
that.
stat.
That's gonna be May 15th. Next month. Also, Stove God Cook is going to be here next week. Okay,
Jeez.
next Sunday. Look out for that. Let me pull up the
Are
flyer
you
for
hosting that one?
Yeah. So the Stove God Cook is going to be over at the Phoenix, and that is next week, the 26th of April. There's going to be special guest Don Q, and there's going to be a few special guests over here from Toronto. It's going to be going down. On the ones and twos will be DJ Law, and on your host will be your boy Friday Ricky Dread. Hold on. You know what I say? Tell Friday don't show up with mayhem. Why am I seeing that in the comments?
Are you
Blood
kidding me?
clot. From somebody who I know personally too.
That's a joke.
Holy
They're just messing with you, but they gotta troll you a bit.
No, they don't. They need to chill. But okay. We got all of the formalities out the way. I got topics for us. Okay. And don't worry about my week. My week is actually, you know what? Quick, fast.
Yeah.
Let me just before, because we're about an hour in. My week's been kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
want to know.
there's like a lot of times where like I just keep up like my appearance when it comes to like podding and stuff like that. But in my like in the back end, there's like sometimes there's always something going on. You know what I'm saying? And it gets to a boil to the point where like it blew up on camera the other day. I'm not gonna give too much because it's personal shit, but like y'all seen Natural was there actually,
Yeah.
where I had the "you're a goof" moment.
Fucking goof.
Why? Because you're a goof. And from there's been just a build-up where I had to evict somebody. There was like a lot of wild shit going on. And like it even happened on my live stream where I was like dealing with a crisis. It's on record, like on camera. You can see in the live stream, and I'll pull up on the screen, like when I'm doing in post, where I'm yelling on my phone. I have the mic muted.
Oh, for real?
And I'm running a video on the live stream, and I'm doing this in my phone. You know what I'm saying?
You look crazy.
And I'm realizing like nobody in the chat, people in the chat must have noticed that.
Yeah.
But I just want to say like things are cool now. But like sometimes I be going through a lot of shit week after week of doing this pod, and I just tuck it under the rug and just do my shit.
Like I said, man, the BC in red. You guys be saying you guys are calm intellectuals. Low key, you could get there.
Who's the biggest crash out at this table?
Probably me.
Yeah, I might say that too.
But, like,
Natural's
see,
a crash out, but I don't
Not
know.
physically.
I've been. See, that's why sometimes I take time away from the pod. I'm sorry, not to. I'm gonna give it away a little bit. It is to get my mental fucking right. Because sometimes I can project it on screen.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And I don't need nobody reading me or making me look unbalanced or anything in any type of sort, right? So sometimes when life is going ups and downs for me, because I do own a business and shit is like this high stress. So this now becomes something that calms me down.
Yeah.
So when I was coming here and I'm doing this and doing that, I was actually overexerting myself. So mentally, I'm cracked. Like I would leave here and I go to the gas station and shit could really pop up. By just like you like backing in and I was just losing it, right? But it's not. I don't know what to say, but it can project. Like sometimes it projects on screen. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
You know? So get your mind right.
No.
Friday, get your mind right. If you feel you gotta get your mind right, take a break.
No. We've taken some breaks, but
You can't tell you something?
talk to me.
The other day, I got a message from Six Buzz.
Oh,
He told me you should go on vacation.
See, I'm gonna take you on one.
And he's like, yo, hold it down for a week. Tell Friday he needs a vacation. And I told him, like, yo, we've been telling him that. And like, even though we did do one episode without Friday and it was a disaster, we got One Take Jake here too. So it'll be, that one was without One Take Jake, right?
Yeah,
it was a shit show, wasn't it? The video, the whole episode's like angle.
Listen,
But fam, I think it's time, fam.
we will get to our topics in audience. 2 minutes, okay? Countdown 2 minutes. Yes, I agree. Vacations are necessary, and I will be taking some time when I go and travel to MTL and different places that I gotta go, right? But when it comes from him, that's motherfucking gaslighting, okay? Because that's the type of shit that he'll tell me after I call him or pull his card on something. Oh, you need a vacation because like you might be delusional in the way that you're seeing things. You know what I mean? Get some more sleep, and then you won't be.
That's not insult.
You don't think it's like good intention?
Advice.
No,
it's
a diss.
It's a diss.
Insult, dog.
Zar, you fell for it, dog?
Well, the thing is,
he tried to pass a message to you.
He sent me.
You knew he could call me.
He sent me a take. He sent me a take of what Friday. It was the episode where it was just me and Friday. Friday had said something. It was like a take.
I remember.
Buzz thought it was
Last week?
what's crazy. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks ago maybe.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to him like, yeah, you should talk to Friday. Like, and it was like a productive conversation. Like he was kind of like, yo, I rock with Friday. Like it's not like he doesn't rock with you, but there were certain things, like certain takes, and then like,
who is he to fucking tell you what the fuck? Who is he?
it's just dialogue.
Is
like,
he on screen?
He didn't have to. No, he's not. But
It's not constructive criticism. So tell him to call Friday and say that.
I told him to link Friday,
Okay.
and I also told him to pay for the vacation.
Yeah.
Well, I go send
bad
it.
advice. Pay for the fucking vacay, dog.
That'd be lit.
Listen, man.
What if he did? What if he's like, okay, I'll pay for you to go to
I
Jamaica?
wouldn't even trust that.
I'm not taking
Exactly.
I would
I'm
take
not doing it.
shit. We
I'm
don't
not
even
doing it.
pay for nut.
But salute to Buzz off that. Like, not like maybe you feel like he was dissing or whatever. Maybe he was dissing, but like based on the tone of the conversation we had, it wasn't like bad. It was kind of like, yo, like we should have like more of like a supportive community, and like we just want to work together, and whatever personal, whatever. It's just like we're all in it to kind of like boost the scene, and he has been boosting the scene to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Especially before, even now. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to, you know, bring all the pieces together. We're better together, you know?
Peacekeepers are.
Yeah.
But we do have topics. Scottie Barnes got robbed. This episode is sponsored by Gamdom. Join 60 million players who know where the real action is. Gamdom delivers elite odds that the big name books can't touch. 15% instant rakebacks on your first week, lightning fast crypto wallet withdrawals, and you could live stream the action while you win. Right now, you can use the code WeLoveHipHop at gamdom.com/r/WeLoveHipHop to start earning free rewards. Again, that's gamdom.com/r/WeLoveHipHop and start winning. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer.
Yeah, buy a bucket.
All right. So there's a video that's going around right now. And I'll pull it up on our screens over here. One take, Jake, if you could pull this up.
I'm a god when it comes to jamming niggas. You know what I'm saying? You fucking got him, right? Got him, babe. Huh? You fucking got him. You got him. Real
And that's the chain that they're showing there on the screen for the listening audience.
I'm a god when it comes to jamming niggas.
So yeah, he said he's a god when it comes to jamming niggas. Pause. So yes, Scottie Barnes is right now in Cleveland, right? Because they're on the road for the playoff games. So he's gonna have to come back to Toronto just now. I don't know what to say, guys. How the hell did this happen? I'm like,
You got jammed in Toronto?
I don't know.
Of course.
That's a Toronto man that we're hearing, right?
Bro, it's a got jammed downtown. Come on, guys.
But if you're Scottie Barnes and you have like this massive chain that says SB, like you're kind of inviting someone to rob you in the city.
Can I be real? Man, like the real tuggies would never do that. You understand what I'm saying?
Wear the chain?
There's niggas out here partying with these niggas, like with basketball players. They don't gotta rob them. They got chains too.
Facts.
Like a bum. How you gonna rob like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Like he's representing for the city and you're gonna rob him.
But how does a bum get that close to Scottie Barnes?
Because he's a bum.
You don't got no security, like
Maybe he was out with his shawty or something, like going to dinner.
caught slipping. Then like you can't be out here by yourself. And if you're gonna go be by yourself as Scottie Barnes, first of all, you're already like a 6'8" black dude. So like every time you walk into a room, people are gonna assume like, okay, who's this? Like, you know?
Yeah.
And you're Scottie Barnes. And then on top of that, you have probably like a $50,000 chain. You don't think mans are hungry?
I think it's more than that. What?
Even more, like,
But,
you know?
I see it as this. Scottie Barnes is worth more than the chain.
Of course.
Okay. So whoop-de-doo.
It's not really an L for him in a sense.
Whoop-de-doo.
He can buy another one today.
Yeah, but there's still a security issue that I'm looking at. Like, how are you just walking around loose balling like that? I'm not saying he should be walking around with a burner or something, but maybe you shouldn't be walking around flossing a $50,000 chain while being friggin' 10 feet tall, bro. Like Czar's right. Mans are hungry, fam. Like, you stand out.
Like bird shit on a black shoe. I guess.
Yes. Niggas see that chain. They don't have to be some tuggy. This could be a crackhead who want to get some money.
That's what I said. That's what got him.
No,
right?
but I feel there's a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I wonder if it was even a mugging. Like, what if they're in a hotel room and like one of the maids like cracked the safe or whatever, gives it to her man or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's kind of many different instances.
Yeah, Shorty could have set him up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be in Edith's crib.
Yeah, and in this incident, if you listen to the tape, and I could play it again, he's talking to his girl too at the scene. I'll play it.
You know what I'm saying? You fucking got him, right? Got him, babe.
We got him, babe.
We got him,
Set up
babe.
team.
See?
See what I'm saying? Like when I first heard that, I was like, "We got him, babe." What?
That wasn't a mugging, bro.
That was just-
whose shotty is this
so
guy
maybe
smashing?
He was a ski. It was a ski
that's,
for sure.
A little skelly.
Yep.
Yo,
Right?
Weems, all these guys, they do buy pussy. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the Raptors, yeah.
They gotta
they-
buy pussy, right? Because
That's it. All these guys are named one man. Reeves is like, what the fuck, bro?
And then you're talking about Sonny Weems, bro. That was like 12 years ago. Sonny Weems is a crazy
yeah,
reference.
I know, because I know personally, right? But it's just like, I'm thinking else. I know a couple, like Popeye Jones and shit. Them niggas been buying pussy from a long time ago.
What
right?
about these new niggas? You think they buying pussy?
LeBron
buy-
James.
They buy pussy on a whole different
Yeah.
scale of it. Like it's coming through the phone.
Zion
Nigga,
Williamson.
Zion Williamson is
You know?
very
Man.
notorious, but
Right?
I don't think it might have been, and I'm just assuming, I don't know. I'm not in the man's bedroom, pause, right?
Yeah.
But it might have not been one of those situations like you could, go buy pom pom and you can get robbed, possibly. But I feel like their profession, they've made it where like if somebody gets robbed from the buying of pom pom, you're ruining the game, fam. You know what I'm saying? He's probably smashing one of these things out here, think that he slid up in a DM or whatever, and you get caught slipping, fam. You got to watch these Toronto girls,
It's the other
fam.
way around. She slid in his DMs for sure.
She slid in
on
his
DM.
DMs,
For sure.
And he
right?
fell for the bait.
Yes. Now you're hanging with her. You knocked her down a couple of times. You think everything is sweet until like maybe the third time you smash her, and now she brings the man.
And the man's getting mad because he's like, yo, you're spending way too much time with this guy. Yo.
No, it's all part of the
A
plan.
lie.
Get him.
No,
I don't care
now
if you
it's
got to sleep with him 2-3 times. Let's get close to him and then
Just
we can
to
jam him.
prime the
for a
client.
chain.
But
Bro.
Prime the client is right. But do you think that girl kind of messed up her bag because the money she could have kept getting from Scottie Barnes
Whoa.
might exceed the amount
Exactly.
that the chain
That's-
would be?
That's why I
Yeah.
told you it's a fiend, dog.
But she doesn't care about Scottie Barnes. She cares about her nigga sent her on this dummy mission. You know
Bro,
what I mean?
him having that already posting it. Jewelers around the city ain't taking that shit.
Mm.
Which
Go
jewelers taking that shit?
Go to a different city.
I do have.
Where in this place called Canada, where there's only one goddamn basketball team?
You think these Jewish jewelers care about a nigga?
Yes, especially if it's insured. Yes,
Are our
Nah, they're
jewelers?
taking down the
yes.
lows.
Our
They're
jewelers
taking
are
that.
mostly Jewish in the city.
Jewish Arab.
Now,
I
a
thought it
lot
was
of
more
them are
Asian.
Indian too, or Indians are stepping
Yeah,
it
like the
up too.
Punjabis and stuff.
They're taking
Sri
that
Lankan.
for the lows. They're taking that for
No,
the
they're-
lows.
they're
But the
probably
thing is,
not.
it's iced out, right? So it's not like
Howard-
they can melt it down and sell it for like real
Yo,
gold.
Behind diamonds too. There's like they have their codes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
brothers. Come on, bro. It's not gonna go down like that. You can't just. He's gonna have a problem selling that.
He's
And then
probably trying to sell it back to him. I actually, you know what?
Mm.
I should stop. Still,
You're right.
No, say what you
no,
gonna
no.
say.
I have intel.
Mm-mm. Ba-ba-dum.
I have intel that, and I'm not going to reveal any of my sources. Okay, so sources, calm down. That he is trying to sell the chain back to Scottie Barnes.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
So now, question: what if Scottie Barnes tells him to go stick it where the sun don't shine, and he's like, "You're going to jail"?
Then he's just going to have to hope that
Is
he don't
Scottie
get
Barnes
caught.
a rat?
Ooh,
Well,
no,
let's-
he's a sieve.
Yeah, he's just
No. He's a basketball player. Basketball players are kind of like the same as
Nah,
rappers.
nah,
Let's
No,
go.
they're not expected to do abide by street code.
Let's put. What do you mean? Most of the basketball players you see right now are from the streets.
Bro, if
They,
J.
maybe they're
Cole,
from the
a
street,
lot of
but they're
them are
not
from the
street
streets.
dudes. Like it's not
You
like they're
don't-
like
No, don't
J.R.
put it past-
Smith.
Don't put it past any of these basketball players.
Hmm.
Ask you a question.
Hmm.
See if flipping snitch or not.
no.
I don't know. Who knows? He's in Cleveland right now, fam. We gotta wait for him to touch
So-
back down to Toronto.
So if man's is saying, yo, I'm gonna sell you back your chain, the man says, no, you're going to jail.
Possibly. Shit, Gucci's man sending people to jail these days. I'm not
That's
gonna put it past Scottie
Sorry,
Barnes.
that's
different.
So, you think it's different?
Definitely.
Why are we pushing the goalpost for Scottie Barnes?
Okay, if J. Cole called the feds, we're not calling J. Cole a snitch. J. Cole
Nah.
is like the biggest civilian out there. Like
Why? Because he rides a bike and he had why?
yes, J. Cole has never said I'm in the streets. You know what I mean? But if a man like fucking like 21 Savage got caught like calling
Bro,
the feds
man is
and
a
shit.
man. You touch me, I'm fighting you. What is the difference? Like,
But you guys all
Ye-
said you guys will call feds if a man ran up in your crib or whatever. So are you guys all snitches or are you guys just all civilians?
Wait, did we all say that?
Okay,
Nah,
but
listen,
I didn't say that.
Yo, go back to the earlier in the pod. It's only been an hour.
But
If
what's the,
Scottie Barnes gets caught, or Scottie Barnes doesn't want to accept the chain from like street money or like through the street, and he calls the police, I ain't gonna look at him any different. Like,
Okay.
are you gonna? How many points are you gonna put up tonight, bro?
Exactly.
yeah.
That's all I
You got
care
the
about.
playoffs with Cleveland.
We're not
Oh,
expecting Scottie Barnes
and-
to get
oh,
back.
that's bad too, because you go rob the man's chain just as he's in Cleveland, right? And we lose game 1 anyways.
Maybe he's stressed.
Before the
He's
playoffs
stressed.
too, like yeah.
what are you
it's
doing?
easy,
That's another thing. Like, what's wrong with our like Toronto scene when it comes to like having Canadian basketball players? Like, I know Scottie Barnes isn't Canadian, but he does have Jamaican roots. But like, what's our problem with us going to the game? Like, even what's his name from Rexdale? I forgot his name. He used to play for the Raptors too.
He used to play for the Banton.
Delonto Banton.
Delano Banton. Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna be real. Mula used to go to the games and heckle that guy. And
Wow.
right? I seen it. I seen it.
That's
and then
me.
next couple weeks later, the guy's gone. He's not even here no more. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, does that have something to do with our like Toronto scene? Like
Yes.
how we deal with like black superstars in our city?
Crabs in a bucket, bro.
The only person that we glazed was Kawhi, and it's because big American. But like our other,
We had some beloved Raptors though that like could walk around and be untouched, just out of respect. Like
DeRozan at that time.
at that time, Matt Bonner. Remember Matt Bonner, the
Yeah.
redhead?
Lowry.
Yeah,
He used to
Lowry,
take the TTC.
TTC.
Kyle Lowry, Fred Van Vliet. People
Yeah.
love Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah.
Chris Bosh, Vince
Chris
Carter.
Bosh.
Bosh.
Yeah.
So
Like,
like
he a thug too though.
maybe it's because like
Yeah.
Scottie Barnes doesn't have that same like impact on the community. Because I want to relate this to a story Lou Williams said quickly. When he was in Atlanta, a man came up to him trying to rob him. Came to his door with a gun. And then he seen it was Lou Williams. He's like, is that you, Lou? I can't even do that to you, bro. Like, I rock with you.
Wow.
And then
Right?
Lou ended up getting him like food and stuff, you know? And it was like,
Sick.
we should have more of that mentality where it's like, we kind of like show those players more appreciation because then they'll want to come here and want to stay.
Yeah, but I think in this situation, the guy is robbing him because he's Scottie Barnes.
Barnes.
Not he came to rob somebody and he's like, oh, that's you, Scottie?
I'll let
I would
you
jam
go.
you anyway.
I'll let you go. Yeah.
Can I be honest? I feel like crimes where like the rich are being stolen from and they're not affected and like this is a life-changing amount of money for this guy, like it's almost like morally neutralizing. You know what
Why?
Because it's not really harming them by not having that chain. Like Scottie Barnes is still a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, but he worked for it.
He can get another one.
Granted, not another life.
Not another life. Exactly. Whereas like this guy, this might be the biggest asset he's ever held in his hands.
Right away, he went to the flipping internet, baited himself out.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
Yeah,
That's the
I
dumbest
don't
thing.
like it. I
No,
don't
so
like
now,
it.
okay, question now. If I see him rocking the chain, I'm allowed to rob his ass
Yes.
too.
Yeah, but he'll be a fool if he rocks the chain.
He'll
He'll be the biggest idiot if he starts just rocking the chain and you see him at the club with the SB chain.
Yo, do you think there are any mans that like are gonna try to like get it back for Scottie?
I already know somebody who might be able to get it back for Scottie, but I'll leave that on the table. I will leave that on the table.
Shout out the Raptors, man. We lost game 1, but we're gonna be back game 2.
Right. So if you see Scottie Barnes and he's not really in his full like energy, his full mind, he
bro.
doesn't look like he's in the game. He's not dialed in.
He's been violated.
He's thinking about that chain right now.
So
He
if
did
we
all right.
lose this year, we have to just blame this nigga.
We're
Yes.
gonna lose anyways
Yes.
to Cleveland, bro. And this nigga, because you stole Scottie Barnes' chain, anybody see this nigga whoop his ass.
No, it's on him, fam.
Yeah,
No, I'm
it's
sorry.
on him.
I'm sorry, fam.
We gonna
They're-
whoop your ass.
We're down one game already?
Yeah, one game.
That's one game on homie right there who robbed
Facts.
Scottie Barnes.
Bro,
Facts.
yo, the beat you gonna get,
No, fam, you
Scottie
don't.
had a good game though.
you gonna whoop your flipping ass.
That's
He would have had a
That's
better
about
game.
And your girl too. Your
Right?
girl gonna get her ass whooped.
He would have had a better game if he didn't get his chain robbed. Okay, so that's on you, homie. I'm gonna put it on you, homie. If we lose another game, go give homie his chain back so
okay.
we can get
So,
him back
yo,
in the game.
And you're wearing SB's neck grease. Your neck back.
Yeah.
You
Great
break
point, Dusty. But here's my point.
up.
You are wearing the neck grease. No, but what if, right? This drives Scottie Barnes to perform at levels we've never seen. And then we have to thank this guy for bringing out that dog in
No.
Scottie Barnes.
No, because of
It's
black.
possible, bro. You see what happened with Kobe when he was going through his R-word case? The man was dropping like 60 points.
I know,
bro.
but he tried not to go to jail.
He was fighting for his life.
I know.
If that happens, I'm gonna put it on the grace of God.
Yeah.
But if he loses,
Wow, no, you have to give it to this. You have to give credit to this guy. If you're gonna blame him, you got to give him credit.
nah,
If it
bro.
triggers the
dog.
performance.
Leave
That's
man
fair.
to their
That's fair.
things.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's fair.
Scottie Barnes was only averaging this many points, but then he got robbed and he started putting Kobe
Yo,
numbers.
Yeah.
Basketball players get robbed all the time, son.
Fact.
They get robbed a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I could tell you the truth. He's young, and to these kids, right? He's still a kid, like in a sense, right? Basketball kid. Him getting that chain is like his pride and joy, you know. Imagine someone came and just took your thing last night.
I know, but I just feel like, you know,
you wouldn't be able to sleep.
okay, I would be pissed.
You'd
I would be,
rolling in your bed.
here's what I would be pissed. Let's say like I only had like a couple bands on me and this chain was like 20 bands.
Mm.
Then it's like I lost something that's like very valuable to relative to my life.
Yeah.
But like for me, like I've never been into like super chains and stuff. Like I feel like that came to like, I started learning about that when I got exposed to black culture. Cause like Arab culture and stuff, it's like men don't like value jewelry. Like you might be able to get away with a watch or like a one, like it's like a Mother Mary, the one Mother Mary,
So
my grandma.
So you know you hit it dead on where I was trying to go with. For a black man,
yeah, it's a bigger deal.
that's a big deal for him right now. And he got robbed by a white youth. Oh fuck.
Hold on, how do we know it's the white you?
That's a white youth, dog. Go replay the tape.
He could be mixed.
That look like a
we never seen.
I know, it looked like
anybody.
my cousin or something.
Yeah,
You know
it
what
looked
I'm
like
saying?
a Persian youth or
It
something.
actually looked like me.
Yeah.
I did it. No,
You
I'm
guys
joking.
seen him? I don't know. I didn't
You ever
see
You see
him.
his like goatee and thing.
It's a white youth,
Oh,
dog. Even by the voice, bro.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got him,
yeah.
babe.
They did show a little bit of him.
Yeah,
But listen,
bro.
salute to Scottie Barnes, right? Freaking, hopefully you get your shit back, brother. I got another story over here with Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is actually suing the prison for the stabbing that he went through last year. Okay, he's actually suing them for a absorbent amount of money. So it says here, and this is courtesy of TMZ, right? I'm suing, and I want $1 million per stab wound. Okay, he's suing for like $100 million, right? Can you see that from here, Zar?
Mm-hmm. Tory Lanez is suing over a prison stabbing that put him in the hospital, and he's seeking a whopping $100 million in damages.
Jeez.
The rapper just filed suit against the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, plus the warden and 50 corrections officers at California Correctional.
Sorry, my bad.
At California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi, where he was stabbed. In the docs obtained by TMZ, Tory says he was stabbed 16 times by a fellow inmate wielding a shank in May 2025 and suffered permanent scarring to his face and 2 collapsed lungs. Tory claims he was attacked by Santino, Casio, and he says the prison screwed up by housing them together. He says Casio has a violent history who should never have been locked up near him due to his celebrity status, which he says makes him a target.
Right. So, and like basically the basis he was saying, Tory is suing for $100 million in damages, including $1 million per stab wound and $10 million for facial scarring. He also wants his original songbooks returned. So I guess his songbooks are stolen too. Bomba Club.
Wow. Yo, I hope he gets everything that he's filed for.
Yo,
Wow.
I keep saying it. When this guy comes out, he's on some Bob Marley status.
Yo.
You know, like he'll survive.
Even right now, he's still charting.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
just dropped that, what is it, Slutty Bass song. And
Mm.
I think the song charted on the Billboard Top 10 or something like that. So, you know, that's crazy though. Facial scarring, I didn't even think about that part, bro. Like, man gonna come home with like friggin' $150s and shit. He's gonna have to get reconstructive or like, what do you call it? Cosmetic surgery and shit like that. Or just keep the scars. Smash up, bro. I'm an entertainer, fam.
Yeah. 1 million per wound that's crazy.
Do you think he'll get it? Because we're also dealing with the correction system. You know, a lot of the time they have their own lawyers. Obviously, he's going to have lawyers that is, you know, expensive lawyers, but this is the state that he's fighting against, bro.
I think they will settle with him. I don't think they want to give him $116 million. I think they'll try to give him like a 20.
Nah, bro. I want if it's me and I'm suing for $100+ million, we gotta settle somewhere around the 60 to 80 million.
I
mark.
think they'll fight because if Tory wins this, it's gonna set a precedent where like anything that happens to you, you can now sue the correctional facility. Like, let's say if you get in a bang out, you know what I mean? You hurt your head, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm suing you guys now. A man shanks you, a man, you know, whatever. Like,
yeah, but you know what's interesting? And I don't know, maybe because prison operates by different rules than a business, but like, let's say I go to a business and like I get stabbed in the restaurant. I could sue the restaurant for like not providing sufficient amount of security or like, you know, putting me in an endangering position, and they will usually settle. And I think because he mentioned the violent history and stuff, and maybe they can look at it. I think he might have an argument for a settlement, but I don't think he's gonna get 116 million as much as I want him to.
Is it a state prison or like a private prison?
Isn't it federal or is it a state prison?
I think he's in federal prison. Hold on, let me pull up the article again.
Isn't it state? Because if it was federal, then Donald Trump would have been able to pardon him.
No,
Do you think
it's a state prison.
Do you think Trump would pardon him if he could? He's not even American.
I
Or is
don't
Tory
know.
Lanez dual citizen? Maybe.
No, it's a state case. It's not a Fed case,
Exactly.
right? But the thing is, like, I don't even know if he would be able to win this. Like, obviously, they will probably try to settle because of the status of who he is. But a lot of people get shanked in jail, fam. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if they were to, like, again, like you said, the legal precedent, like, come on, fam. We can't just let you win publicly.
But bro, the average prisoner does not have the power to even seek justice in that situation when they get shanked. So Tory Lanez does have the resources.
It's not going to be the average prisoner with this idea. It's going to be all the ambulance chasers and shit. All those like dollar lawyers that are going to go to all these inmates and be like, yo, has anything ever happened to you? All right, okay, I'm going to do this pro bono, but anything you win, I'm taking 50%.
Yeah.
Anything you win, I'm taking 70%, and you could go with your 30. You know what I mean?
You know, yeah. You know what we would need to see is the precedence of, because obviously people have been shanked before, and I'm sure
Somebody's
like,
getting shanked in prison right now.
So like, but like, has there ever been a settlement due to someone being shanked in the prison like before? Because I'm sure this isn't the first time someone has like taken the prison to like court or suing them because they got shanked.
It kind of goes back to our snitching conversation. Like, do you want to be that guy who sues the prison? And I'm just Ray who goes back to the streets?
Okay, so this is what I kind of wanted to get. Is Tory Lanez snitching?
Because he mentioned the guy. He mentioned the guy that stabbed him.
I didn't want to ask it though, but you know, someone has to ask it.
I don't think so.
No, it's not snitching. Snitching is you like me and you doing a crime and you making me get time.
Yeah, but also if you're in the streets and somebody
Tory
do
Lanez is
something.
not in the street.
Well, I'm just saying, snitching also applies to people if they're in the streets and somebody do something to you. You don't go call the police and say, "Yo, this man did something to me." You handle that.
But he's in a state prison where he's been taken off the street. Killers have been taken off the street with security.
Same rules apply.
Yeah, for them.
No. When you're in prison,
No, for them. The guys like who stabbed him. That rule applies for him because he's a lifer. He's just always there, right? He gonna be there for the rest of his life.
not just the lifers. Street niggas in jail, snitching does not apply neither.
Granted.
Right? Somebody gets stabbed on the range, you're not supposed to go to the guardian and be like, it was him who stabbed him.
Yeah, but they already knew who stabbed Tory. The guy was on camera stabbing him.
Yeah, he's not revealing any new information.
No information we didn't
The whole
know.
prison knows. I think it's just
Right?
so he can get his money.
I bet you a lot of people were like, yo, man, you should sue the guard. You should sue this shit. You should sue this shit, right? Like, look how many guys get messed up in like arrest and get assaulted by Metro Toronto police, bro. Right? And then they put out a warrant. Yo, you know how many times Metro Toronto police been hit for $1 million by niggas you don't even know?
No, they get publicized.
Do they usually settle out of court to just kind of like make it go away?
I know one person who's suing them right now, and they're gonna they will win. Because they ended up having 3 seizures while they were getting their ass kicked. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm being real with you, like, damn. And he didn't have to tell too much because it was caught on tape.
Yeah, it was all on camera.
Right? And they have their own their shit.
I just know like the super duper street guy, even though it's on camera, would be like, I don't know. That's who you got on camera, but I ain't saying shit.
Because Gucci wasn't revealing any new information.
No, he wasn't. He was with a Fed who's gonna tell on everybody.
But it was also on camera.
But they're still saying he's a snitch because he's providing a statement.
That's something they already knew.
Yeah.
That's on camera.
Yeah.
So how do you know they didn't threaten his ass? Like, if you don't reveal this, we're sending you to jail for something like you did back in like 2006.
That's a hypothetical.
That's a reach.
You know I'm gonna reach for him.
Eh.
But like, I don't see it as Gucci stitching. Really,
It's kind of a touchy territory,
it's
but
touchy.
you know, hopefully Tory Lanez is able to get his money from this. Like I said, I don't really see it. You know what I'm saying? Because
You don't think he's gonna get anything?
no, he'll get something, but they're gonna have to
His
settle
books.
out of court
Hmm.
because, like you were saying, like they can't show face that we lost this lawsuit against this guy for getting stabbed. Because then again, like when I want to go back and repeat where we just said, but everybody's gonna want to take a lawsuit for getting stabbed, bro.
Facts.
And mans are getting stabbed left and right everywhere.
But you do have to also, because he's in California, right?
Mm-hmm.
So California is a very like liberal state. So the judge who's presiding over that case might empathize with Tory Lanez and say like, this is not how our taxpayer dollars should be going towards, you know, prison security.
Yeah.
When an inmate, especially a high profile one, we're in California, so like there's all these celebrities, a high profile inmate can't even like exist
Who
without.
chose to be in general population. And I rock with Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
So like I don't want to be on like the other side of this, but
Yeah.
like man, them just keep saying points, so I just have to say the other side of the point. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But okay, the
Hmm.
man chose to be in general population. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a certain risks that come with that. So like that are
Hmm.
like known risks. You know what I mean? Everybody knows when you go to jail, like it's not sweet. Like
Mhm.
so it's gonna be a tough case to argue why like he's the
Yeah.
exception. You know what I mean?
I wonder if
that's
the
a-
judge will say like, why'd you choose to go GP?
No, that's a great point
Yeah.
because like, yo, I'm an entertainer, I'm super famous. Okay, so then go to protective custody.
You know?
You want to be a bad
But the-
man?
But then why did he say they shouldn't have had that prisoner near him?
Because of the violent history, I think. Well,
But which
Uh-oh.
prisoners are allowed to be around this one? And then
But
like
if you're in GP,
Yeah,
don't
but
even
but
have a
sometimes
say.
they separate, obviously.
there's something about that jail. They said it's like a combination of both because that guy's supposed to be on the whatchamacallit, the PC side.
okay.
Like he had
Oh.
like child stuff and all the stuff and stuff too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I remember when the story first broke back then, like all that stuff came out on him.
yeah. See, so
But listen, man, salute to Tory Lanez.
I was gonna say,
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Quickly.
is it because of did Rock Nation send that guy after him?
That's one of the conspiracies,
Right, that's a conspiracy.
right? But it's never been substantiated. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I was gonna get deep. I was
Yeah,
gonna put on
yeah,
the silver.
yeah.
I was gonna put on the
all I know,
silver.
Nah,
if a
nah,
man
nah.
gets stabbed 16 times, including the face, and he survives, God wants that guy alive.
Yeah.
Facts.
16 times. You got stabbed in the face?
Yeah.
What?
Listen, man, hold your head, Tory Lanez. You know, we're just about 2 years in, so we'll probably see him in the next 4 years, 3 years.
The music's fire. At least he's staying consistent behind there.
Yeah. And he's making new music. So salute to Tory Lanez.
What?
N3ON. He has touched down into Canada, onto Canadian soil.
I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
There was a video that was rolling around on Reddit at first saying that, like, yo, N3ON got to Pearson Airport because he was like, yo, there's mad Indians over here from the airport, Ray Tay Tay. And he's like, what? Actually, I think I might have a clip of him
Holy
talking
smoke.
about that.
N3ON's Indian as well, right?
Yeah.
He's half Indian, half Pakistani.
Right? But
He's Muslim.
Yeah, he's Muslim.
he was saying, when people were saying that at first, he wasn't here in Pearson. He went to Vancouver first. Okay, this is
Like
what
getting
it
really
is.
mad because there's a lot of Indians here. I've literally only seen Indians here. Like I've dead ass. I've only encountered Indians in Canada so far. Like I've only had conversations with Indians.
We love hip hop.
I don't know if I don't know the reasoning behind this. Like I don't know if the Indians just all collectively had a group meeting and said they wanted to come here. But
That happened.
There's a lot of fucking Indians. All right. And specifically, I wanna, I hope this Uber driver sees this, man. I know you're probably not gonna see it, but the Uber driver that took me from the airport to my hotel, brother, you're an amazing
love
guy, you're a
hip-hop.
good guy, but your car smelled like an actual fucking it smelled like a sewer. Like it was terrible. It was fucking terrible, brother. Have some hygiene for your clients. Like at least put some spray. Like if you smell, you can smell, but put some perfume or something in the fucking car. Like I remember like Aiden was like getting really mad.
So yeah, that's the first clip, but that's him in Vancouver. He's not even close to Toronto yet, right? So there's a few clips that are showing his Vancouver experience, right?
That just goes to show how overrun Canada is.
What? People talk about here, and we'll get to that in a second, but when people talk about Toronto, it's nothing in comparison to the West Coast, bro.
Really, yeah?
Nothing. So he's at a festival right now, right? He's like an Indian festival. I forgot the name of the festival he's at. But he linked up with the Browntown
Sikh festival.
Yeah.
It's a tight. Okay, all right, it'll work.
How do you feel?
I don't even know how I look. Hold on.
Let's get that looks, Max.
What's a word I can say?
Okay, yo, repeat after me, right?
Yep.
Sat Shri Akal.
Sat Shri Akal.
All right. Bole Sone Hall.
Bole Sone Hall. Shri Akal.
Bole Sone Hall. Sat Shri Akal.
Slower, brother.
Bole
Bole Sone Hall.
Sat Shri Akal.
Sat Shri Akal.
You're officially sick now. Welcome to the crew, bro. Welcome to the crew, man. You're converted. You're officially sick now. Welcome to the crew, man. Welcome.
Oh my God.
My brother.
He's a Muslim.
Yo, you're actually the president of Little India. Like, genuinely. You put this on, you became, look at you. These are people out here for you.
Oh, wow. Hi, guys.
Yo, put your hand up, put your hand up.
City Boy Gigi.
Yo, you're actually the president of...
to City Boy JJ. Watch these guys.
They love the Indians love face rug. Call face rug. Yo, hold on. Let me actually call him. Hold on. They love face rug out here. Hold on. Yo, why do the Indians love face rug so much?
American Indians are different from the Canadian ones.
Yeah, bro.
Mad different. He like a white
When
boy
you
compared to them.
Yeah. So like, and there's a bunch of clips of him out here in Vancouver right now, bro. Like, I think N3ON is probably getting like an awakening right now. Like, yo, Canada might need to move, fam. Like, bro, the man is like amongst his people, fam. Maybe not his specific people, but because like, what is he, half?
He's Indian and Pakistani, but he's Muslim. So like, you know, these guys are all Sikh, usually the Punjabis.
Yeah,
Some of them are Muslim, but
like, I think he didn't realize how much Canada has like a lot of South Asian people, bro. This might be the move for him, bro.
We're down here?
Yes.
No way.
Hell no.
First thing he was doing was dissing his own people, saying they stink.
Why would you want to move to a country where you got to pay like double the taxes?
Does he?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where he lives, if he's in California, New York, or Texas. I think he's somewhere there. I don't know. But like, he would be paying more to live in a country with less opportunity for him. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, the taxes here are disgusting.
And when he comes down here to Toronto, he's not going to hang out with no Indian people. He's going to hang out with top 5 red shit.
Yeah, what's the move going to be? Because, like, he did that. He hooked up with, and I called them Browntown. What's the name of their crew again? Brown House.
The Brown House.
Brown House, right?
Browntown is crazy.
My bad. Brown House, right? Salute to City Boy JJ, and I don't know the next guy's name, right? But that's the West Coast. Okay, he's already out of there. I think he already left. Okay, he's gonna go to Calgary. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do in Calgary, right? But when you get to Toronto, what's the move, fam? Like that looks like a vibe.
I think. Okay, this is what I think, because it seems like N3ON. You already seen all these Indians, you know, he went to Vancouver, whatever. So if you're in Toronto, bro, you might as well like do the most clouded thing you could do. Go to a club, pop bottles, chill with some baddies. Like, you might as well like, because you're already like rich. So you can actually enjoy like the rich part of Toronto.
Go to the trenches.
And do what?
Hang out with top 5.
Yeah, he's definitely
going to top 5 are legends, bro.
But when he hangs out with top 5, it's gonna be like, yo, the chat's saying that something happened here the other day. Like, you know, I don't think it's, and then I think top 5 will maybe take him to a club similar to the Adam 22 video. So I think that would be appropriate, because like, what do you want him to do? CN Tower? Like, he could. It would be a cool look, but like maybe a Raptors game.
Raptors game, I was thinking that has to be one of the moves. You know what I'm saying? Live from the Raptors game,
Blue Jays game.
If you had a celebrity friend with unlimited money and they're like, yo, I'm coming to Toronto, what should I do? What do you tell them to do?
To live stream, or just to do something.
Just to do something, and let's say live stream.
Yeah, because like it has to look lit on the stream. Like, yo, I came to Toronto and it was crazier than all the other places. Because look, he went from Vancouver, so that means Toronto's going to be the last place on the list. He's got to end it with a bang, bro.
But you know how, like, okay, if you're in Paris for 2 days, you got to see the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
You know, obviously, Toronto, we have the CN Tower. But what are, like, the must-sees, the must-dos? If you're in the city for a short period of time, you have all this money, you're able to experience the luxuries that life has to offer. Like, where are the must-go places?
Everything I'm thinking about like this involves Shanties.
Yeah,
Well,
but
like, I'm
still.
thinking like shopping on just like west of Young and Bloor.
Yorkville?
Yeah, Yorkville. You know what I mean? You could go to the St. the 360 restaurant.
But fam, you could
out to
go
eat and
shopping in
stuff.
LA and New York. Like they have all
Yeah,
the
they have
Gucci
all
store.
that.
Like it's not, and maybe you might get a little discount because it's American dollars that you have. But like that's just like, and you can do that anywhere. I'm talking like uniquely Toronto experiences.
Uniquely Toronto, but Toronto doesn't really have nothing.
See, he'd have to come here during Caravana time. and all
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
it.
You can't- There's
Yeah.
no other times, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe the Blue Jays game is like a uniquely Toronto experience. Just to
You can go
sit
to
there.
any.
There's baseball games in
Exactly.
America.
America,
That
bro.
too.
It's their sport.
Yeah, yeah, it is their sport. We're the only team in
Yeah.
Canada.
Like there isn't a one food spot that it's like, wow, Toronto is like that spot. Like we don't have nothing
They're
like
probably
that.
gonna go on like a
course you
couple boats, like a couple yacht type shits, you know.
Yeah. He's probably waiting for the weather to get nicer over on these sides too.
I think it's just like a planning thing, right? Because coming up from LA, boom, go to Vancouver,
Easier.
right? There's not really much going on once you go west or once you leave here. So do all of the west shit first,
Yeah.
The
and then
boring
make
shit.
your way back over here,
Yes.
and then turn up, right?
And then once you're here, Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec City,
you're not
the
even
East
going
Coast.
there, fam.
Yeah.
But like you could.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're out west, it's like everything's kind of far.
They're probably gonna go to like 44 and all those like, you know, cliche clubs. And
It just
shit.
sounds so generic. All of the suggestions I'm hearing you guys say, it doesn't sound like something that he wouldn't do in Miami or somewhere else. Like there's nothing that like all of like the experiences, just like, oh, go to the club, get the bottles, sparklers, and you know what I'm saying? Like what can he really do that you're like, yo, that was the Toronto shit?
He has to hang out in like on the road.
Nah, the
He
only
has to be on road.
Center
bro.
Island.
No, he has to be on the road, interact with the people. He's gonna go near Dundas Square where there's more Indians.
But fam,
He's
it's gonna
gonna
be
go
Barry
do all that.
Utes. It's gonna be Barry Utes. It's like neon.
That's
Yo,
what he
face
needs.
rock, call face rock. Like it's
But that's what he wants.
Nah, he does
And
that.
he's
That's
gonna-
everywhere.
Hold on, he's gonna hook up with what's his name?
Top five?
No, the next youth, the other Indian youths, the Shanky youth.
City Boy JJ.
But they already linked up
Yeah.
over there in Vancouver.
And if they go, okay, let's say
No,
Got
they
him
linked
to
up
where he
here. They
lives.
linked up here.
okay, let's say they go Sankofa Square, Dundas Square, whatever.
I think.
Pure junkies and stuff over there. If they go by Union Lake, Lakeshore, pure junkies. You know what I
Yo,
mean? Like
Toronto
it
just
doesn't
feel
even
like
look. It
junkies.
doesn't look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like pure man's attacking him on screen and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
and so corrections are there
They're
over there in the
Vancouver.
West Coast.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're in Vancouver, to be honest. I think they're like in mainland BC. They're in like Surrey or one of
Yeah.
those
I think they're in
places.
Surrey.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you know the other guy with the mustache who gave him the turban and made him say it? I see that guy's content all the time. It's
Yeah.
almost like Punjabi pop the balloons and like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
all in Surrey and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think what makes Toronto unique for a lot of Americans is our range of selection for women.
Mm.
So I think he needs to be around like Toronto girls that he'd be able to see like the full palette that we have to
Yeah,
offer.
yeah.
Because like a lot of people will be like Toronto has like hot girls. Like that's like a
Yeah.
kind of like a common thing.
Yeah, I think we're so used to just being such a big metropolitan city that we're not even realizing we don't really have that many unique things.
Hardly
like we have
at
cool
all.
things. We have a lot
Yeah.
of mass of cool things to do, but unique experiences,
Exactly.
we don't really have it like that, fam. It's like we just have a carbon copy of the American experience.
Well, I think there are unique experiences that he could do in Toronto. It's just so low key. Like what if he went to Fusion Lab? What if N3ON went to Baller Mondays?
Nah, that's an idiot.
You don't think he would have a good time?
They'd beat him up in there.
All right.
And who's he pulling up with? Top five?
No,
He has
with
to
me
put
and
up
Natural.
with Like, nah, they're bullying mans. Yo, so you're not buying no bottles? Oh, yo, yeah. I'm gonna get 3.
Chat, they told me I have to buy 3 bottles to get in. Bro, you don't even have to pay entrance. or
He
shit.
could get away with it though, the security, and people will be like, that's some shit. That's some Toronto shit. But you're only really addressing the subset. You're not really
But
addressing.
he'll get respect.
And then
No.
what happened to the last streamers that were hanging out in Toronto? You know what I'm
They got
saying?
robbed.
Yeah.
Right.
Salute the cap
On
to God.
Brother.
Exactly.
Brother.
Salute the annoying.
But they didn't have
This is a
security.
demonized place, bro. We have some real demons running around here at night and day.
Our basketball players are getting robbed.
by,
Yeah.
by white demons.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Salute to N3ON.
Crazy.
We'll see what happens. Oh, backlash. I wanted to ask you guys about that quickly. He was getting a little bit of backlash for the Indian sentiments and stuff like that. The things he was saying.
Oh my God, bro. First of all, if he's Indian, he can talk about Indians. Like,
Yeah.
and then if the guy's, if he's Just saying all I've seen is Indians. How is that bad?
Yeah, because he's in America where all he sees is white and black.
Exactly.
Let's be real, right? That's what I said. Like, he's different. He's a different Indian boy.
There's pure Indians in America though, like New York and them places.
Yeah,
there.
but see, they're different too. Like they know how to become American.
Yeah, they're like American first.
They want to be American.
Yeah.
Man's like Aziz Ansari.
These ones that
them.
we have here, bro.
Yeah.
They don't want to be Canadian.
They don't want to be Canadian, bro. They want to eat your food.
They want to be black.
Low key.
Low key.
Low key.
Low key.
Oh,
But yo, you get into
That got dark. I thought you guys were gonna laugh. Everyone got super serious.
Get into a traffic situation with one of them. They're gonna call you all types of N-words, right?
Yeah.
Like they all of a sudden they know how to speak English all of a sudden.
Nah, some of the racist ones are watching like, why would I want to be black, bro? Like,
yo, bro.
Oh man. Well, listen, man. Salute to Neon.
You're right. Some of them want to be white. They think they're the white man. But go on.
But salute to Neon, man. We'll see what happens when he pulls up over here to Toronto. Quick couple of things in our civic duties that I have over here. You know that there's been accidental prison releases? We had a conversation last week.
Whoops.
Right?
Here you go, society. We just gave you.
Like we had a conversation last week about them building new jails. Or last episode, building new jails because they're overflooding of the jails over here, the overcrowding of jails here, right? But one thing that I missed in that news story is that they're talking about some of the inmates that got released by mistake, right? So I'm going to pull up this article or this video here, courtesy of Global News. One taker, if you could help me over here. Thank you.
Ontario have one main responsibility: keeping prisoners inside their walls. But internal documents from Queen's Park reveal that isn't always happening. In fact, since 2021, 157 people have been accidentally released.
I'm going to get to the bottom of exactly why so many people, which is way too many, got improperly released. It's unacceptable to me. It's unacceptable to the Premier.
The government documents don't shed light on the circumstances, including what the released inmates were charged or convicted of and what protocols weren't followed. What's clear is that Queen's Park is keeping tabs of the issue. It compiles data on improper releases and has created guidance documents for staff to follow. But the Solicitor General put the blame on civil servants.
Protocols must be followed, and I'm looking to the ministry to follow the protocols to make sure that nobody is released improperly.
Critics say the revelation that dozens of people are being mistakenly released every year flies in the face of the Ford government's tough on crime
Watch
message.
him.
The Premier is all talk
got a jet.
and no substance.
We're going to get to
He likes
that.
to talk tough like a Texas sheriff. But the reality is he's left the jail door open and 150 criminals have got out.
And political parties are calling for more resources to ensure lower prisoner-to-guard ratios.
So many people are overworked, they're overburdened, and when you're operating in that kind of environment, more mistakes are made.
The government also says there's simply not enough space to house the entire prison population in this province. The Premier says his party is spending $4 billion just to build more cells.
No, I'm not building Four Seasons hotels for criminals that should be in jail. And I don't care if we have to stack them 10 high, we're going to make sure they're in jail.
And ultimately, while the government said it would try to determine why inmates are being inappropriately released, the key question,
Minister, do you know where the criminals have gone?
was left unanswered. Colin DeMello,
They're chilling, bro. They're chilling somewhere, smoking a freaking spliff. Like, they let me out by mistake. Dummy.
I'm not going back for nothing.
Yeah, fam. Mistaken, accidentally released. So these are not escapees.
Exactly.
This is like, oh, this is supposed to be this person who's getting out, but I switched the paperwork and it was me that got out instead. Oops. You know what I'm saying? Murdered 3 people, but I'm on road.
I'm on road.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't mention in this article or in this news story what the crimes are of the people that got released.
It was 150 of them. I'm sure we can assume that the crimes span, the whole book.
Yeah, this might be some guys who are out who are freaking child rapists and stuff, bro. What are we talking about here, fam? It doesn't only just get to the man them who are busting off their gun. There's heinous criminals that can get out, bro.
I'm just thinking if like legally they could get recaptured because I remember there's this one story where there's this guy who committed armed robbery, and then he got like a court date and stuff, but then they just never ended up like he got sentenced, but then I guess it was like out on a bail or whatever. But when the day came for them to like arrest him, they just never pulled up. Then like 12 years went by, he changed his life, got a business, all them next things. And then they kind of realized they messed up. They went to draw for him. But the judge is like, yo, like you guys already kind of messed up, we'll just allow him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's like, okay, you guys kind of messed up, we'll allow them, or now we're trying to catch these guys.
Depends on what you did, fam. Like if it's like, okay, a little armed robbery, well, actually, I don't know if there's a little armed robbery.
You know what I mean?
Right? I don't know, fam. I feel like everybody, if you've done something and you haven't been convicted of it yet, you gotta come scoop you back up, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like, okay, let's say like someone issues you a check and you already cashed it. And then they're like, oh, look, I need that back. It was a mistake. It's like, bro, the money's gone, dog. Like, you already did that. But I find it interesting because like, as much as Canada is praised as this like first world country, our administration sucks. Like in general, like whether you're trying to reach the CRA or jails, hospitals, bro, like, I don't know why, like what softwares we're using or if we're not hiring competent staff, but like administration's always an issue with like public policy and like these type of governmental issues.
Yeah, I don't want to put it on the staff. I think it's just because it's so disconnected. Like the CRA is not really connected with like the federal stuff. Like even when I was going through probation, okay, it's been long enough. I could talk about this. When I was going through probation, bro, I'm flying everywhere, and I'm not really have to tap in because they're not connected with like the airline agency or like you know, it's so disconnected where like they're not communicating with each other. You know what I mean? So
I could even say for when I was like applying for my pardon, there were certain things that they couldn't do electronically because they just they're not updated yet. So like you have to mail up over the thing, you have to fax them this, and I'm like, fam, why do you guys just not have like a portal that you could just set everything up through online, bro?
Yo, let me ask you guys something. Is there any possibility that these are intentional releases as opposed to accidental, where they come to the CEO like, yo, like just accidentally release this guy, we'll give you
Here's
this
the money.
And then he's like, oh, well, we make mistakes, so like it happens, so like I won't get fired because it happens all the time.
Yeah.
And then if anything, like the other guy will get released. The guy who was meant to get released is still going to get released. So maybe there's some sort of foul play there.
There might be some of those guys who are part of Project South. We just don't know all of the information, right? Of like some of the, out of 150 of the inmates that got released, maybe 5 of them are part of Project South, where like the guardies were like, boom, we'll switch this paperwork for you and let this guy out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you never know, fam. Like it's just the fact that it's happening is crazy.
That's neat though.
Yeah, because you can kind of get away with being like, it was a mistake. I was tired. I worked like 2 doubles and like they look alike and this, that. Like
you're talking to your shot, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be home next week. She's like, nigga, you have a 15-year bid.
Shut up. She has the next nigga.
She's like, no, you're not.
Are you really? And then you show up like, honey, I'm home.
Catch the next case.
We'll see.
They accidentally released me.
and I gotta go back now because you're dead.
Yeah, I have to kill you and your boyfriend. Right? But listen, man, I don't know who to salute in this, man, because like it's just holes in the system. One more question I want to. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say salute the CEO
who turned the other way. But does this give them a good argument for building more prisons? Because they're saying the staff is overworked. That kind of ends up leads to mistakes of people getting out.
No, I think this kind of justifies them promoting maybe more people working in the jails, maybe more COs. So, and I don't know what the process is to become a CO. I wouldn't imagine it's that crazy, and it probably pays well.
It is. I think, don't you have to go through police school and all that same way?
Not super like that, but no, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
You should search like requirements to be a CO Ontario, but I think they're gonna try to push for like, because you know how when they were having problems with the police, that all of a sudden the massive hiring campaign, yo, if even if you don't have any experience, like as long as you speak multiple languages, like come work for us. I feel like we're gonna have that kind of same push.
Like crazy,
like we want you, and it's gonna be like Doug Ford, like
Yeah, well,
have you ever thought about being a CO? Like
conscription for the feds is true.
So
yeah,
he's gonna be kind of like not the warden, but something towards that.
I think he's like going to be like the face of Ontario prisons.
Pushing because he's got to get out soon, right?
Yeah. Maybe he wants to be like the face of Ontario prison reform to like make sure that Ontario's more like tight with crime.
Yeah.
Because right now we're too rampant. So he's like, okay, I toughened up the prison system. You see, now we have less crime because I opened all these jails and now we have more COs. And maybe he has like a long-term vision about that.
And I'm looking up the information here, and like you don't have to do all of that to be a prison guard. One take, if you could put this up on the screen here. Basic requirements: 18 to 19, citizenship, minimum high school or diploma, right? Preferred, okay, to have a college diploma, right? Strong communication skills, the screening process. Stress and conflict, blah, 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 all this other bullshit.
All you need is a diploma, basically.
Right? You just need to have a high school diploma, criminal record check, interview, medical exam, psychological assessment.
Yeah, and then the training is use force, self-defense, de-escalate legal powers. There's nothing saying like about the police, anything like that.
30, 40, wow.
Yeah.
30 to 40 an hour.
Nah, that's not worth it, bro.
But even like some of these guys, they do mad overtime, bro. And like imagine overtime where you're getting 40 an hour, bro.
Yeah, but you still got to bring drugs inside the jail.
For what you have to do, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, and yo, for an inmate to throw shit and piss at you, dog.
But I have a question, like how much, okay, obviously they have a tough job. They have a tough job, but I'm sure there's a good amount of time during their work where it's idle, where you're not doing too much, or maybe you're just chilling and you're still getting paid, you know?
People who work in jail say like they're basically inmates themselves. Where like they have to go to jail every day, be in these same environments or whatever. Like, and I know this. My mom's friend, she was like a nurse in one of the jails or whatever.
Maplehurst, probably.
Bro, one night, I don't know what happened, but one of the inmates decided to just like nut up on her, and then like basically she was in the hospital for like mad months because like he fucked up her face, bro. Like. Crazy, and like that could just happen at any random moment, you know.
And they're outnumbered. In the end of the day, I'm not like trying to like cop pleas for the COs, but like you're one CO for every like 10 inmates type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that.
What you were saying about like they feel like they're in jail, that's actually crazy. Like now that I see it like that, it's like why would you even want to be a CO? Because it's like. You have a free life. It's like, how are you choosing it? Well, I spend 9 hours a day in jail.
Outnumbered by prisoners, fam.
Getting bullied, talked ish, like all types of fights and stuff. And then I go home for a little bit and I do it all over again tomorrow. Like you pretty much, like a part-time prisoner.
You're gonna, after a while, some of the inmates are your friends.
You know?
That happens, fam. I speak to rappers all the time who are like, yo, the CO pulled me aside, or I talked to this CO because they like my music and they're from the hood.
There's a couple girls in there.
Mad girls.
CO girls, bro.
You know how many girls I used to smash back in the days that were like, yeah, I want to be a CO?
Yep.
It was, but no, fam, it was a regular thing, fam. Like, I realized, like, a lot of girls, especially from the hood, like, fam, it's look at the requirements. It's an easy thing, fam. And you get a nice, stable job. You're getting paid friggin' 65 to 85,000 a year. You link up with the man them.
But I think it's all about the extras. It's all about the little bag of coke that you just put in your underwear on your way to work. And then like now you're up like a couple bands. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when it's worth it, I think.
And think about it also from the perspective of a 7 or a 6er, right?
Yeah.
She's a 10 every day she walks into work, bro. And you're getting paid 65,000 a year, fam. It's like, yo, fam, you just feel so nice. Like you walk in, you don't have an hourglass shape. You look like you got a whatever. You're looking like Grimace and shit like that. But you walk in there and you look like you got an hourglass to them.
Yeah, I don't think I'm like, yo.
Yeah, fam. Like that's a super freaking self-esteem boost on a regular basis, fam.
Could you guys date a female CO?
Yes.
I have.
I could do it.
Yeah.
If I'm especially,
I wouldn't.
If I'm in the street still, I'm definitely doing
it. And there more times they're freaks.
Well, my whole point is that like, okay, if a female becomes a police officer, she's trying to like stop crime at the source, But if she's trying to be a CO, she like has a lot of empathy for these prisoners. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to date that, bro. You're not.
You want to? Yo, trust me, you get sick blow jiggity.
You don't know. You know how everyone has like a work wife.
Yeah.
You don't know. She has like 100 work husbands, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to expose one of my homies, but he used to actually be engaged to a woman CO, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was wondering why she was like hours were longer.
Oh no.
Bare overtimes.
Mere overtimes to find out, because their lives are very just around the clock, right? To find out her work husband was another CEO.
Yeah.
Oh, not okay. So that's not a prison.
I was thinking that was gonna be another CEO. Keep going.
It would be another. It was another CEO, and it was like a big nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the big nigga CEOs.
Yeah, no, that's a big possibility too, because it's not like just the inmates. The other man them who are CEOs, they don't have like the smaller mans who are applying to be CEOs. It's usually guys who could be bouncers, whatever. And it's
Workout
like,
guys.
You know what I'm saying? And now she's there with this 6-foot guy doing her rounds every day. Nah, fam, I might have to take that back. Nah, I'm not dating that. I would knock it down, but I wouldn't like date it. I wouldn't date it.
No.
Or date her.
Yeah.
My bad. A couple more things I have over here. Because we were talking, Doug Ford did pop up in the story. He got a PJ.
Ready for the road.
Roll Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Okay.
I thought you,
not a BJ. Not a BJ.
He got a BJ on a PJ.
Exactly.
When Premier Doug Ford first
One take, Jake, if you could pull this up on the screen right here.
Came to office, he promised to remain. When Premier Doug Ford first came to office, he promised to remain grounded.
I'm the only premier in history that refuses to use the premier's plane, the King Air, that costs the taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars. I prefer to drive around.
But 7 years later, Ford is now about to take flight, buying a private jet costing taxpayers $30 million.
I think it's outrageous that the premier is considering spending $30 million on a luxury private plane. You know, he could maybe just take economy like the rest of us too, and actually understand how the rest of the world is getting by.
The Premier's office says it's a second-hand, Canadian-made Challenger 650.
Second-hand?
A 12-seater plane with the range to fly the Premier across the country to the United States and even to Europe. Bombardier has billed the jet as offering high-end comfort equipped with HD screens and wider seats.
It is nice.
That's why it's already being dubbed the gravy plane.
Gravy
when people
plane.
can't afford to buy groceries or gas, Doug Ford is buying himself a private jet.
Let's go, Dougie.
It
What's
doesn't
wrong with
get
it?
much
There's a lot
more
wrong
touched
with
than
it.
that.
The Ford government said the price tag is lower than what Quebec or the federal government has paid for its jets.
Duh.
Critics are now questioning whether the Premier's private plane is one of the driving factors behind the takeover of Toronto's Island Airport. Currently, only turboprop aircraft are allowed to land there, and Ford said an expansion is necessary.
For my jet.
For his jet.
The runways as well. But that's what we want to do is focus on an economic driver for the city of Toronto.
While the expansion of the runway could take years, the Premier's plane is expected to take flight as soon as next week. At Queen's.
Teach him how to ducky. Teach him how to ducky.
Everybody love me. Everybody love me.
Oh, man. So 30 million private jet, Doug Ford. Gentlemen, your thoughts?
Okay, this is what. First of all, Rob Ford, his late brother, would be
R.I.P.
turning in his grave right now.
Okay.
Because Rob Ford was very much against public servants utilizing and taking advantage of these like perks, expensive taxpayer dollar benefits.
Gravy train.
If you wanted a private jet, buy it with your own money, bro. I have nothing against someone wanting a private jet. If you got it, you got it. And like maybe he can justify it because he travels for work.
Yeah.
Even though like, bro, how often is he traveling? Why do you got to go to the States? Maybe you got to strike a deal with like a state or something. I don't know.
No, he pulled up on the man them the other day when freaking they were talking about the tariffs. He was like all over CNN and all over the place, bro.
Yeah,
but he's going up.
I don't know, man. I think this is like a selfish use of taxpayer dollars. And I do think it's very much against the philosophy that he himself was preaching. And more importantly, his brother was introducing because he's the one that got rid of all this. Like, yo, you see all this free stuff that they get? Like, he was showing us that like the the public servants take advantage of taxpayer dollars.
Them is two different people.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna ask you.
And before you go, Natural, one take. Can you pull this back up on the screen? Even the plane is brown. It's the gravy plane for real. Go, Natural. What are you gonna say, man?
So let's say you work somewhere, you have a dream car or whatever that you always wanted to get. The dream car costs like $500,000, but through your workplace, you could get it.
It's different.
doing it.
No, it's not. I don't even think that's like a valuable situation because like you're talking about like a private company. This is Doug Ford.
This is workplace.
But it's taxpayer dollars that are providing his money. If I work for Walmart, and they want to buy me I could buy a private jet with their money. Of course, I'm going to do that. But when you're using taxpayer dollars that could be allocated to different things, and you're choosing to buy a private jet, one, it's disrespectful to the taxpayers who are struggling to pay for groceries and doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I don't think it's justified. It's going to be added cost. Like, it's not like you just buy a plane and it's done. You got to pay for the gas. You got to pay for the pilots.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to start traveling for no reason. Once you have a private jet, you might as well start flying everywhere.
Yo, fam, if the jet is 30 and you spend, let's say, at least $1 million a year on fuel, bro, imagine how many community centers could have been open for that.
But like, okay, they're sending 100 million, $1 billion to Ukraine and stuff. You know what I mean? If
Ontario's not sending that, fam. That's
yo, give me a PJ real quick, fam. Fuck that. Give me a PJ real quick.
Yeah.
You're like, man, if I'm seeing everyone's finessing, it's like, all right,
I'll get mine too.
I'm in there.
I hear that.
I'm in there.
I'm just surprised that the premier of a province has the authorization to even make such a personal purchase with taxpayer dollars. Like, I mean, obviously the next premier is probably going to use
what
it.
What did Trudeau do?
And we're not talking about Trudeau. That
Did
guy's
he do some stuff too with our taxpayer?
He went on vacations. I think he did like private jets as well. I'm against that as well.
But he didn't own his. He just used private jets.
I think they probably already had one for the prime minister.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He didn't have to buy one.
But they used their jet to go on the vacations.
I would have liked a justification if Doug Ford was able to explain why this investment was useful for the Ontario citizen. Like, he'll do more business?
Yeah, I'll be able to travel quicker. You know what I mean?
That doesn't, but that's like a poor explanation because like you can travel quicker. Okay, how is this going to bring us a return? You're going to do more business overseas or something? Like,
I'm not saying it's a good explanation, but yo, all the man needed was a reason. But he went to whatever powers that be, whatever he needed to write in the lines, he wrote it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes at work, you just have to try some shit.
He finessed it. He finessed it. Like, I respect the hustle, but I don't like
it as a citizen.
Pissed that
you know?
the whole world knows that he has his private jet right now.
You can't hide that, bro.
Yeah, you can't hide it.
They did a press conference about it.
And you see, the thing is,
$30.
I see where you're coming from, Natural, because that's if it was me, I'm taking the jet. But you're not. People be saying, Friday for mayor in the chat and stuff. No, because you don't want my corrupt mind being able to have access to all of these funds or the decision to use
the power.
Y'all money.
Yeah.
I'm not even have to use my money. I'm using everybody else's money to do this shit, bro. Don't give me that kind of power, bro.
And that's how the rich stay rich, not by using their money.
Yeah.
By using other people's money, whether it's borrowed or whatever.
Yeah,
So,
we're expecting way too much, or maybe you are expecting way too much out of humanity to think that he ain't taking the jet.
No, I'm not surprised. Doug Ford's like a serial capitalist. Even during the vid, he was printing the stickers that you had to put in your restaurants.
The social distance stickers.
Yeah, so it doesn't surprise me, but it disappoints me only because, him and Rob Ford, obviously they're two different people, but they're cut from the same cloth at the beginning at least. And like their missions were kind of aligned. At the beginning, Doug Ford was really Rob Ford's like his supporter. Like that was like his bro. Like he was rocking with him every single day. So you kind of expected like a transferal of like Rob Ford's philosophy or political philosophy into Doug Ford, but Doug Ford kind of like took the opposite route.
I just think people place too much expectations on like rich, like, stop making so much money and give it to like. Imagine never gonna make that decision. Like,
and it's not a rich people thing; it's human,
exactly.
Bro. You give me the money. You might not me personally, but you give any regular person that level of money and power. You're just gonna expect them to be wholesome just stay wholesome all the way through. Power corrupts.
I think the people need to kind of like do more to like show that they're cheese. Like, my ex is a lawyer on Bay Street. She makes almost $200K a year. After taxes, that's just like 100 bands and shit. Like, bro, I be looking at what I make and what she makes. I'm like, damn, bro, you be working mad hours. Like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm like, bro, 200K down to almost like, bro, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Man, am I just there like complaining, doing like a little lobby? Fuck that. I be on the streets, bro.
Nah,
And
bro.
I think the only reason, because I don't like any rich person, we're gonna expect them to behave like a rich person. But I feel like when it's funded by us, like every time you buy something, you pay tax. Every year we got to pay taxes.
Yeah.
So it's because we're involved in it that it should concern us. It's kind of abstract because we're like $30 million. Like I don't have $30 million that I gave him, and it's not like he spent my $30 million. But like it's more the message that like, yo, I have the power to utilize something public for my own private interest.
He's showing mans that like, yo, you guys don't matter, and then people are just saying, okay, yeah, sure. Like, no one's really taking it to him. They're just complaining on Facebook and Twitter and shit. You know what I mean?
What can we do besides stand outside his crib and tell him to sell the jet? Like, I don't know. Like, I just think he already did it. Like,
yeah,
they should have ran that by like the council. Like, yo, can we approve this or not?
They're not gonna ask us first. Yo, should Doug Ford get a jet? Because everybody's gonna say, hell no.
Yo, Doug, if you need detailers to detail
Your jet is crazy.
Road ready, Toronto road ready
Facts.
detailing. We will come right to your Clearport and clean that baby up. All right, the gravy. Yeah, spirit. All over the
A
place.
huge gravy pot on the side of that.
We'll be there. If you need decal for it, I'll be there.
Ready for the road.
I feel like he just wants to flex on other premiers.
Flex.
Like, yo, we're Ontario. Like, we got the jet. You know,
Well,
what are you saying, Manitoba?
Well, yo, do a job over here still.
Yeah.
So yeah, $30 million, man. You could have definitely opened some community centers, made some more schools, created more jobs. Like,
yo,
no, you're right. That's what. But listen,
I like that.
What's done is done. We can't take it back, right?
Okay, you gotta say what commands do. If everyone just stop paying taxes and it's like,
you'll go to jail.
No, you won't, bro.
They're gonna come and be like, you owe us. They're gonna ask you to pay back your taxes. But you owe us this much for 2022, 2023.
No, you missed what he said. If everybody started doing it,
they're gonna what? What are they gonna do to everybody?
That even Doug has to stop paying.
Nah, I feel like a majority.
He pays taxes.
If even 50% of people stop paying, it's gonna affect it so much. Where it's like, all right, okay, like, what do you guys like? Let's meet at the table.
Well, it starts with the corporations, right? Because they usually pay your taxes for you. Automatically out of your paycheck, they take out taxpayer dollars. So it would only be effective if like those with a lot of money who are not working for corporations didn't pay their $1 million in taxes. Because when you work a regular job, every paycheck, there's a little bit of a deduction.
Take it out. Yeah.
The corporations have to be like, we're not deducting taxes anymore. And like, I
That's
really
not gonna
doubt
happen.
that. That's never gonna. They can't. They're not allowed.
They're all in bed together, so they're not gonna do it. Well, listen, man. I don't know. There's no salutes, I guess, because Doug Ford is spending our money. So
he's gonna start shooting these niggas. And I'm joking. I know
He's basically showing.
I'm not saying that about Doug Ford. I'm saying
I think
that
what's
about
happening is a lot of people are gonna have to start owning their own shit.
I don't want Predator to get cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to work for anybody.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's looking like. Like you need to kind of have your own shit, even if you work for somebody. Got to have something on the side that's like tax free. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to get ahead, because right now the way they're making it is like you won't be able to get ahead.
Go do some crime. I'm playing.
That's what our city is.
Last thing I got over here. Actually, speaking of crime, using AI and smart glasses, natural wave for organized crime ring. Okay. Because they all be talking about, AI.
Police have made several arrests in an organized retail fraud investigation involving the use of AI and credential harvesting techniques. Investigators say that between September of last year and February, an organized group targeted retail locations across the GTA. Suspects used AI-enabled tools, including smart glasses and cellular devices, along with distraction techniques to capture employee login credentials and passwords. Well, the credentials were then used to access store systems and fraudulently load funds onto gift cards through self-checkout terminals. And police are also looking for 2 other suspects wanted on Canada-wide warrants. Investigators say the activity resulted in significant financial losses to multiple and believe there may be more victims. And for more on this investigation.
Okay. So yeah. So AI is getting used against citizens because mans are able to use AI tools, smart glasses, take credentials.
Against citizens, this was against a corporation.
Yes, but then that still trickles back to the citizens, fam. If you keep on robbing all of these stores and corporations and things like that, on the back end, we're gonna have to pay more, fam. You know what I'm saying? I embrace technology. I'm not against technology, but I'm just saying it also could be used against us. This is just in this example, fam. There's mad fraud that's being done through AI.
Yeah.
But I feel like these things are going to be these things. Like a gun is just a gun. What you use it for is what you decide to use it for. You know what I mean? Like there's people doing wonderful things with AI, but there's on the other side of the spectrum, there's people doing horrendous things. There's man sending out drone strikes and stuff like from their bed. You know what I mean? There's ethical code stuff, you know? So
there's people calling people's houses saying I'm in distress and send me friggin' 10 racks.
The jail one too. The jail one. Mom, I'm in jail.
Mom, I'm in jail. Voice perfect, inflection, emotions. You can hear the little trembling in his throat and stuff like, get me out of here. Completely AI.
Yeah, but you can hear the little auto tune.
We can. I'm starting to lose it because they're catching me. I'm 50 at this point, right?
Yeah, we've had to catch
right?
you.
But that's me.
Yeah.
Who's actually pretty computer literate. You know what I'm saying? And social media and all that literate. There's a lot of people my age who are not. And then the people older, they're cooked.
Cool.
They're not listening for the little inconsistency or the little electronic sound in there. They're just like, oh my God, Billy, are you in jail? What's the account? Where do I send it?
But them niggas was getting cooked from like emails and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you just want to cruise. Or you have to send us 3 bands.
The Nigerian prince.
Bro.
This has been happening since the beginning of humanity, even before technology. Man, I was like, do you have $5 I could borrow? Like, you know, like, and you just never hear from him again. So I guess technology just makes it more creative.
Wow. And then you just said the Nigerian prince thing. They were doing that before AI was a thing, where like they're just sending like letters or emails back and forth. Now you're cooked, bro. What? AI with the Nigerian prince scam? Oh my God.
You know that like 3 weeks ago, baddie hits me. Boom. But I'm kind of playing it like, I ain't stupid. Bro. So I get it to where they're actually texting me on my phone. But bro, when you see the name is Alamojongo Wonongunde, I flip in, see down the works of AI, took the name. The name was in Nigerian and Indian, it was whatever, but it meant crook, thief, pretty much. So the person's asking me now, oh, I live in Rexdale. They pinpointed to where they lived, sent me the like the address and stuff. So I'm a smart nigga because I was like, yeah, you're in Rexdale? We're gonna roll up there right now, right? But I'm just playing the game too, bro. I AI the house. I AI who lives in the house now. It's a whole different family from the name. So I text back. I go, you don't live there. They're like, please send me $50 for a gift card right there. I was like,
wow.
Hail Mary.
And the bitch was like, no, bro. If I show you guys the picture, the bitch is like, oh, I work, right? And I'm like, well, I ain't no trick. I don't buy no pum pum. You're crazy. Come meet up. You know what I'm saying? Steal that money from you, right? But I see where it goes. But they use the AI picture to try and wheel the men in, right?
No, fam.
Because I took the picture now and I put it in the AI. And I said, who's this? And AI is like, I don't know. So I'm like, you don't know. So, and then I'm right there. I go, I know it's crazy, right? That's the shit that happens to me. Right? It was an AI picture created. The name behind it was an African name.
Yeah.
But that meant crook. So right there, I was like, oh, you're trying to steal from me.
Yeah,
but this is what AI is doing. They're going that far. So now when I'm like, call me on the phone, let me hear your voice. can't get the phone call.
Of course not.
You're not gonna get
Like
the phone
this
call.
is the man where like when you get those scam phone calls.
Oh, I go.
You answer the phone like, "Where you at? I'm gonna find you. You trying to get me?
I will.
Where, New Delhi? Yeah, I'm booking my ticket right now. Right now.
I sent you back your info. I'm like, I'm outside your house. And you see how quick they stop playing the game, bro.
You guys ever just been in the mood where like you answer the scammers and just start like, because you know it's a scam, so you start messing with them, you know? Yeah. The thing that always gets them is if I say the word benchod, which means sister fucker, they usually hang up because they usually know like I caught them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you ever want to like scare them away,
I've blacked out on them a few times.
You have to.
Right? Where I just, instead of like, because there's the duck cleaning people, right?
Yeah.
I'll just be like, yo, fuck you, suck your man. Just say the most vile shit until they snap themselves, they break character, and then they go, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I've done that mad times to them, fam, where like I just go crazy on them.
So does that mean there's an effing problem in our like country? Because how are we hiring people from the Philippines, India, to answer phones for us?
It's cheaper.
Cheaper, yeah.
It's not even that. It's because all of our data is being sold at such a high rate that like everybody has all of our information. So like mans are just calling our numbers off random lists and stuff. If you change
not only that though, you're giving your information to somebody across the world. Like when you call Rogers, when you call Bell right now, take it in. Listen to the accent.
Yeah.
Yes, but they make it now because of this issue that that you're having, like from just thinking about it, right? Now when you call these places, they'll tell you in the prompt that the customer service is in Canada.
Yeah.
They'll make sure to tell you that because you're having issues and other people have the same issue. Like, yo, fam, I'm giving you all my information and you're in a call center somewhere in India.
India, dog?
Nah, fam, they started cutting that off.
Because that's crazy now. Now, Sarah, take your name.
And your credit card number. And
I
all this
live in
next
a
thing.
big mansion in Beirut.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, they cut that off. Like, because I came from that system working for Shoppers Head Office. They were trying to outsource a lot of that stuff, but they started to reel it back in because of people's concerns.
When I worked for a call center, it was like an at-home job or whatever, right? So like every phone call, like, man, I'm have to give us the credit card number or whatever, and I'm at my crib. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not saying I did this, but if I wanted to, I could have taken down the credit card information and stuff and had like a whole directory of my credit cards and number and like use it for different stuff. Like if I wanted to do that, I could have done
Then you turned yourself. Well, hold on. Now you turned yourself into firming.
What's that? What's firming?
That's the beginning. Like, no, that's the real deal of like taking the credit card, the name, the identity.
Oh, yeah,
and then firming.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Real
Yeah.
niggas know what I'm
Yeah, oh, yeah.
firming.
Some guys actually get like the physical card and put that
king
information.
firmers out there.
Yeah. No, real talk, man.
Right?
Listen, man, I just want to put that on y'all radar. The scammers are out there. They're using AI. They're using the technology. So, technology feeds us, but it also can hurt us.
Yeah.
I think we could wrap it for today here. We got a nice 2-hour and change podcast.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip-hop.
watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.